Hello there, guys. Oh, 1 second, I need to switch on the light. I seem to forget that lately. So, how's everybody doing today? Let's see who we have in the building already. We have 24 of you over here. What's up, guys? What's up, Ricochet? How you doing? Georgos, how are you doing, mate? Hope I didn't butcher your name. Georgos. And Maurice J. Riley, what's up? Har8. Timothy Rosa, Metal Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Always a pleasure to have you. Zuhair, how are you doing? Jason Zhu, what's up? Kelvin Asio and Muhammad Hamra and George Sataru. Welcome, everybody, welcome. So we are gonna set up our team. You like Quake because of me? Oh, that's awesome. Well, you should like Quake because Quake is awesome. So, yeah, I think I have set up the team I want to use. I do have a maxed out 5-star Sentinel. I did not want to take it in. because he's higher prestige and I would have to kind of keep changing them in the fight screen. So I think I set up my masteries, everything's sorted. I have hidden all these requests, that's cool. What's up, Bron? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. We have some random stuff here. And so I have pretty much no idea what are we gonna expect there. Oh yeah, I need to buy my refills beforehand probably. So let's get some refills in. We're gonna buy 35. Because I don't know exactly how many we need, but we'll see. Why Emma? Because that's what people voted for. I made a public vote. Yeah, I will message you my time, Alec, no worries. But yeah, that's what basically people voted for, that's why we're doing Emma Frost. So we're gonna be doing Heroic. There we go. I'm gonna put on for first hour, and I'm gonna time myself. My iPad's still on power. And it's 13%. Should be okay. Hey, what's up? Sharman, how are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. So we're gonna put on a stopwatch here. And let's see how well we can do. First chapter too easy, yeah, but you still want to kind of like kill everything in one shot. So for the first hour, we're gonna be running 1 hour boosts. And then we're gonna be using 30% attack boost and 30% champion boost and 20% attack boost. And how Legends Run works, basically it's just you need to do all heroic and all master difficult in one go as fast as you can from start to finish. That's about it. But yeah, so let's put the boost on. What mastery setup am I running? I'll show that afterwards, but it's basically all out attack, 0 points in defense, and just like my regular 8 points in utility. So that's what it there. No, you need to fully explore both quests. So we're gonna be here for a few hours now. So I'm running Sentinel Synergy just because of 15% increased attack while she is in diamond form. And the rest of it basically just is mutant crit team that also happens to synergize relatively well with Emma Frost. Thank you very much, Ricochet. So for the most part, I have actually no idea how well or bad Emma Frost is going to be doing. Because, whoops, I should have probably went the other way. Why am I doing Legends Run? Because if I don't do it as a Legends Run, I'd never actually do Heroic and Masters quests, just because I can never really be bothered. And it makes for a fun stream, so why not? Yeah, I didn't start with full energy, but whatever. Try doing a light attack at start. I'm always gonna get the first hit. That's fair enough. Might try that. Oh, that's cool. Do I know where to get coral crystals? I assume doing heroic and monthly event quests. Mainly. I'm sure they can add them in daily event quests as well and some stuff like that. Yeah, I'm sure they can add them to like daily events and some other stuff, so don't worry about that. I'm sure we can get a fair few runs through the rifts. No timer? I started my timer here. Unfortunately, I'm a bit technically inclined. So we started 2 minutes and 46 seconds ago. I'm gonna keep updating you guys on time myself, but I was trying to sort out quickly how to put timer on my OBS stream window, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. I'll try and do it, get it done for next time. I should have asked for help. It's okay, we'll do it on the next refill. Uh-oh, messed up. But, so far, it doesn't seem too bad. Like, the good advantage on Emma is also that, yeah, she starts in diamond form, therefore, she doesn't need like willpower and stuff like that, and she's not gonna be losing. I keep missing this, dude. Damn. Hey, what's up, Daniel? How are you doing, dude? Yeah, I am trying it. It was working out quite fine. You're right, Kyle. That was definitely a good shout. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Kyle. You'll live and learn. You'll live and learn. Whenever I was doing Legends runs, I was pretty much just like parrying and then attacking, but this is cool. Just had 3 hours long training, you're terribly tired? Well then, you caught the right stream to chill and relax, dude. Where am I from? I'm from Latvia, but I live in UK. I'm in Manchester at the moment. Well, Salford Keys. Hey, what's up, Aksadeep Singh? How are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna go for that health potion. Love from India, but you love my streams. Thank you very much, dude. Love to you back from UK. Started reading again, got sloppy. Not much pressure in you seeing you didn't want to get practice and animations for different difficulties. It's cool. I don't feel pressured on Legends runs. I mean, like, what's the worst thing I'm gonna miss? Like, overall, we're still gonna gauge how good or bad these champions do. Yeah, I know. I'm trying light tech all the time, don't worry. It doesn't work when they dash back though, does it? But it's alright, not a big deal. Legends run knock 80 candy and call? Well, if she does... I'm slow. If she does appear, I'm sure we can have her call later on, but I didn't want to specifically bother her. And yeah, she's probably at work anyways. By the way, I watched your Legacy reply to your video about Quake. Yeah, I did see that he made one. I guess I should feel flattered about it. Because, you know, Legacy's channel is a big channel. He felt the need to call out my tiny little 7k subscriber channel for some reason, but that's cool. I watched the video. I disagreed with a lot of it, and I think he missed the most important point about Quake, but I'm still considering whether I'm gonna post a reply to that, or I'm gonna do something else more interesting. How many refills will this take? Typically they take about 36, 38, it depends. It varies each month, so it's normally something just below 40. Best way to fight an invisible woman? Quake it. I mean, like, I caught Seaton getting wrecked by her for a second, but yeah, I know Quake is gonna work on that invisible woman. Am I gonna drop a diss track on Legacy? Nah. But he did misunderstand, like, the most important thing. Going to bed, have a good run. Thank you very much, Kelvin. give it a year. Well, we'll see what happens here. Obviously, I don't like the kind of like hope and dream with one eye open, you know what I mean? If it does work out for me, I'm definitely gonna be happy with it. This is the most worrisome part right about now. This loading. That's not good. I hate when randomly long loading screens start to appear. Okay, let's just go here to the right side. Legacy. I mean, Legacy is a really talented player. He definitely has some good skills on him. I think that when it comes to like natural skill, a natural fighting ability in game, he's probably better than I am, and better than majority of the players I have seen, because he is naturally gifted in this game. Whether I think his judgment calls are the best, that's a different question entirely. But he's definitely good. Oh, come on, these loading screens are gonna finish this run for me. Why can't you load? Thanks, Bron. Rip in the bin. Yeah, so this is so far our biggest enemy, is the loading screen. It's probably because my Wi-Fi isn't stable and I'm not using my mobile data at all currently, just because this iPhone, I had it kind of melt down. It doesn't get any mobile network, so I might need to kind of like bring and fix it, but I can still use it for streams just fine. I'm obviously messing out about a bit too much. Might need to focus a bit more. Yeah, exactly. There's no need. Like, Legacy is cool. He's like definitely one of the most skilled YouTubers about. Как дела? Not bad at all. Like, неплохо дела. This stupid Infinity War. Will I be doing breakdance for Invisible Woman? Yeah, I'll probably gonna make a video on how to beat her, if people are struggling with it. That video will probably start with just use Quake. Power Boost 1 first will only last 3 minutes, and it's just for AEW. So no, Power 1 boost, we can't use that. It would help a lot. In that case, we would probably be running like a Phoenix synergy as well. But it is what it is. Oh, roster is so sick. And I'm getting too slow. I need to work on the timing for that light attack thing. It's really useful, but I'm missing that. I might just do like casual medium stuff, parry medium. Especially if I'm chatting away, because you kind of like need to hit the right timing. Oh, come on, really? I'm definitely not having the best time on right about now in my loading times. But it is what it is, we're still gonna finish it off. I really want 5-star Neymar though. Like, with Neymar, I'm not sure I want the 6-star, or I don't want it too badly. But I definitely want the 5-star. How long is typical Legends run? About 3.5 hours and less. Depends each month. Sometimes it basically goes from 3 to 4 hours. Thoughts on Rifts? I haven't like taken too much look at them, but I think Rifts are normally typically like alright. You can get some decent stuff there. Can you use Hype AA on Invisible Woman? I don't know. Like, the one quest just landed like less than an hour ago. I'm streaming Legends Run right about now. I was in shower and having dinner for most part before it. So yeah, I think either of them, Domino and Medusa, have like a decent chance to land it. Medusa was one of the options for my run as well. Unfortunately, people didn't vote her in. People voted It depends on each monthly quest. Like, there is no definitely gonna get the title. Only thing I can promise you, if I play as I normally do and if I use Corvus and Ghost, no matter what the time is, I definitely will get the title. Other than that, aside from like Ghost and Corvus, I don't think any champ can really guarantee you that title, like with the way I play. Like, I did one with Omega Red last month, and we still don't know the results. I might or might not get it. But yeah. Every month is different. It depends like how long is the quest, how difficult the fights are, and how many people try, how many good people try, how many bad people try, stuff like that. So yeah, it all depends. Yeah, I need to stop doing Legends runs so you can get it. Come on, dude, these are just for fun. And besides, I'm like hardly doing them with the best Legends run champions now. I think Cull is definitely worth it. I think Cull is a really good champion and kind of ace in the sleeve to have, and I think Cull is gonna have some role in future as well, just because of the damage. Okay, that was an invisible woman, right? So yeah, I would do Cull over Medusa, definitely, because Medusa's like biggest help typically is against like annoying sentinels and ultrons and stuff like that, because Kabam loves putting those everywhere. Who would do better run? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think both of them are promising. I haven't done a Legends run with Domino, so I can't tell 100%. I know Medusa does decent. Why no Phoenix in this team? Just because I'm not too bothered about my promises, because for majority of the time opponents are gonna be dead before I can get to non-diamond stance, telepathic phase. So yeah, I don't need a prowess because it increases my crit rate and crit damage only while I'm in telepath form, not in diamond form. So instead of using Phoenix to gain more prowess, I'm using Sentinel to gain 15% attack while I'm in diamond form. Oh yeah, definitely, Kyle. Light attack method is quite helpful, but you need to be constantly on it. Like, when I'm doing it and I'm casually talking to you guys, I mess it up quite occasionally. I know there's always a chance opponents can dash back, but typically it does work quite well. But either way, even if you do light or medium, the main things always are like your loading times and how you do on bosses. So who you gonna use for Namor and Invisible Woman in these quests? Just Domino. I'm just gonna hit them so hard that they die instantly. Because like Masters and Heroic quests like aren't really about finding the best counters, like, you know what I mean? Because the difference in strength and PI and how hard you hit, you typically do not really struggle with the bosses. Maybe in some of the last Masters ones, but it shouldn't be too bad overall. And yeah, when it comes to Uncollected, by the looks of it, Quake can smack that Invisible Woman, and anything that hit hard can smack Namor. I am gonna try and get to them tomorrow before I do anything else, and find some better counters. Can you do it with Medusa? Probably. I don't see why not. No crits there. Oh. Okay, that was sloppy. Whatever. Intercept done. Did I see Legacy's video about me? He's so wrong. Yeah, I think he's quite wrong as well. I think he missed the point of my video like completely and entirely, especially the third point. But it's alright. He has his opinions. Everybody's entitled to be wrong. I'm just kidding. No, Legacy, like, I mean, I know there are many, and whenever I made that video, first of all, I knew there are gonna be people, a lot of people who's gonna say no Ghost, because Ghost has such a huge fan base, like, and I can see why. Ghost is like really, really smooth champion to play, and it's so satisfying. She's the most satisfying champion to play in game. I can say that much. Like, it's the most fun like you can have in games, probably when you play Ghost and play her well. But when the tough gets going, I think Quake is where you turn to when you see something really difficult and hard. And yeah. Oh, come on, you turd. Go Act 5 done yesterday, 18 hit KOs. Oh, that's cool. Brahmin, yeah. I know, I did my Act 5 clear with 3 stars as well, and I used Loki. Loki definitely is like a cheat code in that fight. Loki might potentially be really good against that champion boss as well. Like, I mean, think about it, guys. Like, he can just steal all his like furies and stuff, and he won't go unstoppable, I think. And what's up, Owen? How are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you in here. Axa Deep, if you can also check my channel. I did Act 5 completion with 3-star champions only, and I used Loki for that boss as well. So you can check out the end of like last Act 3 3-star stream, and you can see how Loki can destroy it. First super chat, glad to peek in and say hi, man. Thank you very much, you definitely appreciate the super chat. I will try and put your name as a top lad.
First super chat, glad to peek in and say hey, man.
So 1 second, I'm gonna try and get your name on top, but I'm getting a bit pummeled here. Die. So yeah, let's try and put you as a. So it's $2. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much. Top donation. let's get it up. I doubt I'll be able to put like all the names on there, so might be a bit tricky while we're doing Legends Run. Where is replay? There we go. Oh, great, my phone crashed as well. Perfect. But at least we sorted this bit out, despite the phone crashing. This isn't going well for me at all so far, is it? Yeah, it's alright, we've done it already. And thanks for the help regarding progression, don't worry about it. You're welcome, dude. But yeah, this isn't going well. I know you hate Modok, but I just pulled 6-star and you use it all. Yeah, Modok is like an alright champ. He definitely has plenty of use in game, I just hate the way he looks. Why do I do Legends Run if others already have it? Just because I think it can make for a fun stream, and I'm using random champions that people can vote for. So if it takes away a Legends Run for somebody, and I'm running it with Emma Frost and somebody's doing it like a Corvus, and the Corvus player doesn't get it, then maybe he doesn't really deserve that Legends badge. No, I'm just kidding, but in general, I mean, there's nothing wrong with giving a healthy competition to people, and it's fun. And if I don't do this as a Legends Run, I doubt I would ever like kind of finish it. Oh, come on. Game crashes and I die like an idiot. Okay, I need to start focusing. RNGs isn't with you, yeah, pretty much. Not today. Hey, what's up, Alter? How are you doing? So yeah, we're starting to mess about a bit. We need to refocus ourselves. I need some energy drink juice going on for me. Hopefully, we're not gonna have any more issues with loading times and connection issues and stuff like that, but it's all good. Because yeah, if we do fail the Legends Run with Emma Frost, then, well, it's not too big of a deal. Can you link the playlist again? Sorry, Daniel. I can do it. Yeah, fine, whatever. The last time. There you go. Talk about having to multitask while you're doing a Legends Run. Have you gotten Legends rewards last 2 months? I did for the month before, the one we did with Ghost. The one we did with Omega for this Thanos quest hasn't come out yet, so I don't know whether I got that one or didn't. Yeah, intercept to some goods, yeah, I know. Dynamo. Oh, come on, the loading again. Oh, my internet's absolute. It's either my internet or, I don't know, the game. Could be either, which is annoying. But whatever, we're just gonna go through it anyways, because I want to get it done. Ask you a question if you have time. Can you please ask me again, Salt, the saver? Because I definitely do not have time to check out back in chat history, so if you ask again, I'll try my best to keep an eye for it. Salt to Ever and reply it. Tips for Invisible Woman? I don't have any so far because I haven't really faced her. We just walked through her with Emma. I think Quake should be good. Oh, come on, does KT vs Fury, yeah. Nick Fury is my... Nick Fury often kicks my bottom just because I'm careless. Will you sell tier 4 from Legends just to get other class? Maybe, we'll see. Suicide setup. Suicide setup is required for any Legends run. Without suicides, don't even get in there. Stream's working fine, so it's game most likely. Yeah, possibly as well. Oh, I did answer that. First of all, I am doing it because it's fun. If I don't do the Heroic and Masters quests as a Legends run for fun for stream, I usually end up not doing them at all because I just don't think they're really worth it. But they make for a fun stream. Second of all, it's kind of fun to try different champions to see who can do better, who can do worse, with which ones we can get Legends runs, which ones we can't use for Legends runs. Because yeah, for the first run I did live, I used Ghost just because I had never tried it with Ghost. Then I used Omega Red, now I'm using Emma Frost. Then I'm gonna use a different champion because I'm not using, I could be using Corvus and then I would 100% take away a spot from somebody. Now, I think it's just giving them a healthy competition, because if I can outspeed somebody using Emma Frost that is using Corvus Glaive, well, then maybe he doesn't really deserve that Legends, but because if he can't do it faster than with Corvus than I can do with Emma, then why he should be a Legend? When last month's Legends results come out? Should be any day now. Then they always come out within a week after the quest ends, so quest ended today, so it should be without a week. There is an ultimate crystal in the rewards. Yeah, but does it make it much better though? Is it really worth it? Really? And it's alright, Salty. No worries, and thank you very much. Hollybusters Legends run should be nice. Maybe if they buff him one day. One day that might be a possibility. What are the rewards of doing Legends run? Basically a Legends badge and a tier 4 CC. Catalyst, that's about it. And before you start laughing, there was a time when the tier 4 CC Catalyst was actually a good reward. Or at least decent. They should have updated UC key rewards, yeah, definitely. But to be fair, UC key rewards are really solid, really solid. Still, to this point, no matter where you get, whatever you get, they are good rewards in UC. And yeah, they will either update UC difficulty or add Cavalier. Oh, thank you very much, Rakshit. Definitely, that was a fun video to make as well, because what's there not to like in killing Realm of Legend opponents in 40-50 hits? That's always a good time. Oh, then what should I do for Legends runs? And it's not worth doing a Legends run for tier 4 CC, dude. Colossus Legends run will be possible soon, remains to be seen. What was your time last month Legend run? I actually forgot. I think it was I definitely forgot. You know, Ian, you can kind of revisit my last stream, maybe, if you can be bothered. I definitely know that I say it multiple times there, and I think I updated it in the video description as well, or pinned it as a comment or something. So you can definitely find it there. I can answer, if you PM me, I can answer you after the stream, what was my time last month, but as for now, I forgot. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, tier 2 alpha, yeah, they should be giving more tier 2 alpha. That I agree to that. I want someone to see doing Legends run live with Domino. Legends run, Domino would be a good Legends run though. Like, Domino can do a nice Legends run, 100%. Hulkbuster, oh. Thank you, Rakshan. But yeah, Hulkbuster was the first 3-star champion that I grinded for and missed, and oh, it really bothered me. Like, I grinded really hard. I stayed up like an entire night grinding for Hulkbuster, and I missed him. That was like the first champion I didn't get as a 3-star when I grinded for. Dude, is Magneto? Hell no.
Only the names have been changed. Only the names have been changed.
Okay, die already. Hey, what's up, Tim O'Connell? How you doing, dude? Welcome to the channel, mate. So we have done though. There are 2 more paths left over here. Cool, cool.
Only the names have been changed.
But yeah, what upside Emma has in Legends runs is that you do not need anything like defense and willpower, so you can just throw everything in attack. Did you see Uncollected run through yet? No, I didn't. I didn't really have time because obviously the quest started like, well, yeah, I just didn't have time, mate. Any tips for UC bosses? As far as I know, for Namor, you just want to take in whatever hits hard and do as much damage as quickly as you can. For Invisible Woman, first idea that I have in mind is obviously just use Quake. Quake should have absolutely no problems with her. And rest, I will be able to tell you when I actually play the boss. Can the channel members search you online, or are you thinking? Oh, you can search me online anytime, dude. I don't mind if anybody searches me online. My line ID is the Kiryu. You can ping me online anytime. I will answer you as and when I can. Unfortunately, my line is quite hectic, so occasionally it takes me a while to get back to people. But I do not mind at all when people message me online. Obviously, if you are gonna try and keep constantly talking like I mean, there has to be some sort of reason or text, and like keep it within a reason. I don't want more people to talk about the weather outside today. But if you have any questions, queries, some information you want to find out, or have like a meaningful question or conversation to have, certainly find me online. I don't mind. I'll do my best to help you. If you just want to chit chat, then I'll probably gonna be very short and abrupt in my answers, because I do get quite a lot of messages. Yeah, I do write back to everybody. And did I look at Namor and Ice Woman abilities? Yeah, I did, and both of them actually seem quite promising. Namor obviously seems to be the one that's hyped more, and obviously Namor has a prestige, so everybody kind of wants Namor. But so far, Invisible Woman also seemed really good, especially she could be really good in like Alliance or defense. Is Suicide a must for Legends run? Yes, 100% Suicides are a must for Legends run. Yeah, I know, Hulkbuster is trash, but we didn't know that by the time he was coming out. That's my girl, 13k heavy attack over the bat, no problem. Namor's animations look awesome, yeah, definitely. And yeah, my line ID is in the video description as well. I try to post it in majority of my video descriptions. If I upload my videos from my laptop, it's in every single one, every single stream I do or every video I do, you can find it there. I've never been trying to like hide it, so I don't mind at all if people message me. Just keep in mind that I might not always be able to answer. Can we Quake Namor? I don't know. I haven't tried. We might do. I am gonna be doing uncollected 4-star exploration streams either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So we'll find out then. Why the Sue Stone looks similar to Quake? Probably the same hairstylist. Which country am I from? I am from Latvia. You can Quake everything. But yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, can we use Quake against Name or Uncollected? We can try. I don't know. If you guys want, no. We're gonna find out when I do 4-star Uncollected clear. As of right now, I can't answer that. Oopsie. Hey, bro, Lucas. Hey, what's up, Paulius? Paulius, how you doing? Latvia, no, Latvia. Uncollected Name or have Spite? Doesn't matter, you can parry heavy. Like, Spite doesn't really stop Quake. Also, there is a way how to use Quake against Spite in a matter that you can trigger Dexterity without that triggering Spite. That's an interesting thing. I might post that as a separate video later. Uh-oh. Yeah, I did get Ghost one. I messed up. I thought I'm gonna be able to smack her. Anyways, you did get Legends return. Yeah, I did get Legends at Ghost with Ghost. I actually ranked somewhere in top 20, even though I did like live on stream and it was quite messy. So it wasn't like with Ghost. Yeah, it was easy. Ghost's really good for it. Doing Legends on 2 hours of 1 stars. Yeah, I figured why not. Might as well get it done and get it clear. What do I do for a living? My job is fairly boring. I'm kind of like in warehousing and logistics and that kind of stuff. I manage all the warehousing and logistics for a bathroom accessories company, so it's nothing exciting, but hey, it pays bills. It's annoying. Only thing I know. No, Quake can do Bane. That's the thing. If you Quake correctly, Quake is perfect for Bane, just because if you don't hit opponent and if you don't get hit by opponent, Bane timer will never ever start. Uh-oh. Oh, we explored everything we need. Whoopsie. So yeah, Quake can do Bane really well. And that got me distracted now. Cool. Whatever. Let's go to the first quest. See what time we are on. We're about 35 minutes. Not too bad, I think. It's overall decent. I'm playing Heroic, yes, now first we need to clear all Heroic, then we need to clear all Masters, basically. That's how it goes, so I was hoping for a crit. But yeah, so I did clear everything in last map. We're gonna be working through map 1 to 5 now. Once we're done with that, we're gonna move on to Masters and clear all of that. So currently we are 36 minutes into the run. And it's alright, it's not going too bad. And yeah, me making videos quite often works out because I do record quite a lot of my gameplay, stuff like that, at work in my free moments. And then when I get a minute here and there, like my lunch breaks and stuff like that, I do edit them together, voice over, typically either also at work or kind of like at the end of the work. And yeah, so that helps a lot. But yeah, it is taxing. My girlfriend isn't too happy about my extracurricular activities, kind of. Owen. Yeah, that's all kind of obvious though. Yeah, for Legends it's both Heroic and Master. Hey, what's up, Mighty Pie Man? How is it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, Uncollected Legends would be awesome. I would be doing it every month. I think if anything they should change Legends to Masters and Uncollected, or just Uncollected or something. Umut, you just build Night Rusher and have a 5-star Awakening Gem. Should you go for it? It depends what you need, dude. If you need some Incinerate immunity and some help with auto blocking away, then Night Rusher is definitely a solid option. Aegon overall is better champion, there's no doubt about it. Hey dude, how are you? I'm quite alright, can't complain at all. Just doing a bit of Legends. Oh yeah, and you need tier 4 CC for Spidey 5-star, that's fair enough. Although, like, I'll be absolutely honest, I'm not the biggest Spidey fan. I think... Well, I do personally believe, like, Ghost is miles better. And it depends, like, how high you can rank that Spider-Man, to be honest. Maybe they add Cavalier difficulty. Maybe. We'll see what they do with Legends runs. They definitely need to, like, do an overhaul. Just don't know what to do. If you're not sure about what to do, you might as well just wait a bit. By the sound of it, you got most of the bases covered, and if I were you, I would never invest in a champion I'm not completely sold on. I was sold on Night Rusher. I like him, I enjoy him, I use him. If you do not feel the same way, then just wait until you kind of like convince yourself what to do. Hey, what's up, Tris? How you doing, dude? Welcome. You don't like using Stark Spidey much either? Yeah, exactly. I don't like playing with wind-up toys much. But I thought about doing no items LOL clear with any other champion other than Aegon. Possibly, but I did it like recently. I might revisit it, but I'm not too sure. KD loves his thorax. I bloody hate that ugly beast. It looks like an ape. He looks like a shaved gorilla stuck up in like oversized ancient costume, and people throw money at him and make fun of him when he dances on a hot pan. Sorry guys, I'm struggling to keep up with the chat for a bit. Any alternative for suicides? Maybe 5. No, first of all, for Legends, you don't have alternative for suicides. No, pretty much no. You just have, it's as simple as that. Sorry dude. Boost alone won't help you because people who boost also have suicides and then they run Legends runs. Yeah, and he is tricky and potion hungry, I can agree with that. Do suicides affect much in Gold 1 Alliance? It depends how much your alliance is focused on war. Ask your alliance mates. I don't know. I would just, if you like placing suicides, I would just place suicides probably. I mean, yeah. Gold 1 doesn't seem like to be taking war too seriously, so why not? Alright, Ankush. See you next time, dude. By the way, KT, will you do Legends run for Act 6.2? I doubt it for 6.2. I was considering it, but I don't think I'm in the place where I want to be financially to afford to drop a couple hundred on like heals, potions, revives and stuff like that. Extra. And I don't know how well I could perform without any rank 2 6-stars and results of rarity gates. I am still kind of considering it, but I definitely doubt it. Not too sold on 6. I was kind of thinking that I will do it, but since I already added 6-star gates now, I don't know. We'll see. Don't Turax, his prestige and good things he had will be nursed to oblivion. What? Sorry, I didn't get that statement. Is it me or didn't make sense, or you misspoke, or I can't read anymore, but Mighty Pieman, don't quite understand what you said. Any schedule? So I just uploaded my top champs for LOL, just because that video is lagging behind. Tech champions should be out tomorrow. And then I'm gonna move on to next class, which probably gonna be skill. If I had 6-star Chorus, I'd be much more likely. 6-star rank 2 Chorus, I'd be much more likely to do that Legends run, yeah. But it is what it is, we'll see. I might still do it, or if not, I might just casually complete it like early on. I'm not too kind of fussed about Legends runs though. It was Act 6. I mean, new champion would be cool, but who knows if it's even any good. I was at Phones. It's been a while, I think. How are you doing, dude? Don't be mean to him. Don't be mean to Thorax. Screw that guy. I hate Thorax. Honestly, I don't know even why, because he isn't like all that horrible of a champion. There are some cool things to him, like once you get that level 3 off, he does do well. But it's just the animations and just the whole, I don't know, I don't like the champion. Clip likes if you haven't. 87 watching. Yeah, you heard what Jan said. Clip that like button. Uncollected GG would be tricky, but it's easy in the end. I'm sure it's not too bad. I mean, from what I think this uncollected is not going to be too difficult overall. We're gonna see that, so we're gonna be doing uncollected with 4 stars, 100% exploration in our next couple of streams before we get back to variants. I'll keep being mean to him, prestige will be minus. I don't care, honestly I don't care, he can go and F himself. I hate Thor Ragnarok. I took Unawakened Thor Rag to rank 3, was it a bad decision? Yeah. First of all, like, Thor Ragnarok offensively definitely really needs his dupe ability if you want to get anything out of him. Second of all, even like duped, he isn't really all that great. Honestly, the best thing Thor Ragnarok is going for him is probably the Heimdall synergy that goes with Thor Ragnarok. That's what I think about him at least. Also, I uploaded best champions for Labyrinth of Legends video, right? And I just realized I had like the phrase, for the love of God, do whatever you do not rank 5 Star-Lord and some other stuff like that. Kind of like taking Star-Lord to rank 5 for Labyrinth is just flat out dumb and some things like that in that video. Then I realized Katie has that rank 5 Star-Lord. I wonder if she will ever watch that video and she will kind of comment on it or not. Because yeah, because I'm sure I pissed off quite a few rank 5 Star-Lord owners. No. First of all, for Legends runs, you pretty much need rank 5 only champions. I think like Corvus might maybe be the only champion that could do it as a rank 4. Maybe Corvus and Ghost can do it as a rank 4 champion. But outside of those two, you 100% need exclusively rank 5 champions. Hopefully Katie watches the video and she's drunk, which is quite often. It would be a shame if somebody, I don't know, maybe you, Keith, kind of like linked her to that video and asked her to watch it when you know she's drinking or something like that. So, like, I would not ever want to do anything to facilitate upsetting Katie. But I don't know, it would be a shame if somebody... you would never do such a thing, would you, Keith? It made sense to rank 5 him before. It never really made sense though. Like, from the time when we could get rank 5 champions, it never really made sense. You could save like an Odin or 2 if you took Star-Lord to rank 5 opposed to different champions, but the price difference in between completing 100% Labyrinth with rank 4 Star-Lord and rank 5 Star-Lord is probably like an Odin or 2. So, I don't know. Is it worth at that point alien? Because now it's not even like that, because now there are many actually good champions that can do Labyrinth well. But before that, like, is it worth taking a champion to rank 5 and have a pretty kind of like unusable champion in many situations. Spidey rank 4 Legends run possible? No. Spidey rank 4 Legends run not possible. At least I don't think it is. Damn, Ronin's better than I thought. Yeah, Ronin is not too bad. His damage is okay. His damage isn't like bad. It's not like top of the line great either. But the fact that he can shrug off all those debuffs is quite cool. I really like that. 6-star rank 2 Domino for Legends run? Yeah, 6-star rank 2 Domino should be fine. 6-star rank 2 Domino shouldn't have any problems. Do you like Iron Fist? Oh, you mean the TV show? No. You mean the character in the game? No. You mean the character in comics? Not in particular. So I guess I can summarize all that in a short answer of no, not really. Style of damage, yeah, it was always great, like, but he never really had utility. I mean, like, I was definitely for him as a rank 4 champion, never for him as a rank 5 champion. Not even back in the, not as your first rank 5 5-star. Prestige is garbage, utility hardly exists, and damage alright, but how often you can land that big damage for it to matter as much? So, no, I don't know. I think, like, rank 4 is where the champion is good at, like, he should be at, back in the day. And today you probably don't even need that. Okay, so where are we going here? Now let's go here. Do you mean Iron Fisted? No. Oh, Hood could be cool as well. I think Hood potentially does deserve to be looked at a bit more. Because I do like the character, the looks, animations. Heroes for hire were the shit in 05. I believe you. I just never read or watched it. Where you do a legend run? Yeah, I'm doing legend run Heroic and Masters. What else? Did I miss something? Who else slept on? Hey, what's up, Sterl Silva? How are you doing? I'm sorry if I missed your messages. It's just chat went a bit quick. Curious of our first rank 5. Oh. Oh crap, I did not mean to press that. I need to go and grab an energy. My first rank 565 was Blade. Just because that was what all the cool kids were doing at the time. Nah, I'm kidding. Blade was the best champion in the game at that time, I think. And Prestige was awesome. And first 6-star, I don't even remember. I think it was like Juggernaut or Daredevil or something of the sort. I had like a few to open instantly, so I just popped a few crystals and they're all rubbish. Where am I? Crap, I need inventory. Alright, so where am I going? I'm just gonna go here. But yeah, first 565 was Blade. Second was Magic, third was Medusa. I know, well, Legacy and how good or bad his argument is. First of all, he missed the main point about Quake, my argument number 3. Immunities, that's fair enough, but I'll decide whether I want to refute that or not. We'll see. What's up, bro? Good luck. Thank you very much. But why Emma? Just because that's what people voted for, and kind of like, why not? I mean, like, I posted like a few options, people chose for me to try with Emma. So I'm trying with Emma Frost. Well, good luck on the run, but yeah. How do I have crazy amount of gold? Because I'm crazy. How do you think one gets crazy amount of gold? Because you have unhealthy addiction of buying crystals occasionally, and adds up over time. And no, like, here's the real reason, because all my champions are pretty much ranked up. I hardly spend gold. Even if I don't open the crystals, I don't really use much gold, just because I don't have many champions to rank. I can't constantly keep farming catalysts and rank them, because the vast majority of my champions are like 3 stars are maxed out, 4 stars are like 330 or higher, and so on and so forth. So I don't really do that many rank ups. Going to Emma over Sue Storm? What do you mean? good superhero TV series. Have you watched Umbrella Academy? I like that one. And there was also this one that wasn't too bad. I forgot how it was called. It was about young kind of mutants in a different reality. I forgot the name. Damn, I'll let you know if I remember, but Umbrella Academy wasn't too bad. It's not quite, well, it is superheroes, it's just not Marvel. Rank 5 Corvus or Domino looking to clear initial part of 6-1. I would rank 5 Corvus over Domino any day, regardless of what you're looking to do. Oh, Daredevil is a really good superhero series, definitely. Oh, I watched it for Emma, I thought it was for a breakdown video of her abilities. No, it was for the Legends run, dude. I already made a breakdown video about Emma though, so you can check that in history of the channel. Quite many people like that video, so I definitely did make a video about Emma Frost already. When I took her to rank 5, pretty much. Some mean person put your video in one of Katie's videos. Oh, that sounds like a nasty person, Keith. Why would anybody ever do that to Katie? Legion? I never got into that. I don't know, it just seemed a bit too weird for me. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. yeah, is good. That's where Chloe Bennett shines. How many energy refills? It's typically something slightly below 40, like 38. I don't know this one because I obviously haven't done it yet, but Legs thinks every champion he doesn't use exclusive sucks. Well, that's another argument because I haven't seen Legacy actually use or rank Quake, so how he's so quick to pass a judgment if he hasn't really played or used her. So that's another thing, kind of like, I mean, I have both champions at rank 5, I enjoy playing them both, and that's why I make my argument, kind of like, because I can personally firsthand see the upsides of both champions. But does he have like a rank 4, rank 5 Quake? Have you guys seen him use her? Can he use her? So I don't know how fair from him is to that kind of diss on Quake if he doesn't really know her. Make a video about Omega in map 7, which sounds like a good option for him. Well, the problem about that is because of my alliance, and they're a bunch of a-holes, I hardly ever get to fight at Omega. It's not like, it's not clear by the time I go to bed. It's always dead by the time I wake up, so you don't know why anybody would be that mean. It's a mystery. I know, Keith. Some people these days, some people. Next month do it with Sabertooth. Well, the problem with Sabertooth is we're not really going to be able to get those Furies up for most part, but I can definitely try. I don't mind at all. I'll try with like pretty much any champion. Shots fired. No, that's not like shots. I'm just I'm throwing shade. No, it's not kind of throwing shade. I'm just like questioning the objectivity of his opinions and standpoint. Because he's trying to judge a champion he doesn't use. Like, yeah, and I kind of like didn't expect it. Like, because first of all, his channel is like big, mine's like tiny. For him to call out like me on what I said, well, I mean, if anything, I feel flattered, I suppose, that I caught his eye and caught his attention. Because, yeah. You know, he's like one of those like 5 biggest MCOC YouTuber channels. They don't normally pay attention to little guys. I agree, he didn't even use Quake. Imagine him making a video after actually playing Quake. Well, that's exactly kind of like. Yeah, I know Legacy has about 40k subs, that's why I'm saying it. If anything, I guess I should feel flattered he felt that my opinion is worth enough to make a counter argument to. Everyone in Endgame is paying attention to this channel. Ah, thank you. Now you're gonna make me blush. Try Legends run with 6-star Deadpool X-Force. No, thank you. Rank 4, 5-star and duped Ralk or duped Venom the Duck. I do Ralk if you have Domino, I would do Ralk, just because that's a champion you can have with you every day. Ah, Joe, you're being a bit mean. Oh, yeah, Daniel. Like, okay, yeah, no, I was being a bit sarcastic. I know that there are fair few people who do pay attention to my channel, and I am grateful for that. You bet Dorky Day would agree with me? I think Dorky Day also really likes Quake. You're being too modest, your video are quite high quality. Well, that's the irony, because my videos are typically like fairly simple. I just kind of record my gameplay and explain what I think about the champion. They're like very simple in terms of like video editing and stuff like that. So, but if people enjoy them, then I will enjoy making them. Yeah, and I don't agree with that as well. I don't like when anybody is like getting hostile about the video game. Like I had some, like I as well, like after Legacy posted his video, and I kind of like posted on his channel that I think he misunderstood my third point. However, I do love both champions. It's a nice video, whatever. PS, I still prefer Quake better. And like within 10-20 minutes, I immediately had somebody replying to my comment like, "Shut up!" and like, "Legacy is right" and stuff like that. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. By far best tutorials. Thank you, Joe. Definitely appreciate it. Oh, the humility, everyone stops by my channel. Well, it's not doing too bad. How did I get 90 million? I saved penny by penny, gold coin by gold coin, didn't spend them excessively, and eventually ended up with 90 million. It was too early. Labas vakaras. Labvakar to you too. But yeah, no, like if I have to say like what I think about Legacy, I think he's like a really good player. Definitely. And whether I agree with everything he thinks, 100% not. Do I think there are certain faults with him? Yes, of course. Do I think he is like one of the better kind of endgame MCOC YouTubers, as that's especially fairly kind of gifted in his gameplay abilities? Yes, of course. He is in fact skilled. I don't know, fighting besides... Oh. I don't think you are trashing Legacy Summon chats here. Well, that's fair enough. Oh, do you, Daniel? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I have Quake at rank 4, I'm still not very good at playing with her. I wouldn't say she is the best in the game, but she's an absolutely amazing and understand where you're coming from many valid points. Well, the other thing, once you learn how to play Quake properly, you will absolutely fall for her. Because like for me, personally, whenever tough gets going and the tougher the fight, first question I always ask for myself is, can I Quake it? If I can Quake it, I don't care how hard that fight is intended to be. Quake is just going to destroy that fight without any extra trouble. That's literally my go-to question whenever new challenging content appears. Like, can I Quake it? Because, yeah, things that are meant to be hard are easy for Quake, and there is no other champion that does that. And yeah, Mokhur, I have made 2 videos on Quake. One is called How to Quake, where I explain how to use her and show my finger cam, and then I made another video saying why Quake is the best champion in the game. So you can check those 2 out on my channel. Oh yeah, and I didn't like particularly enjoy as well that Joe. Definitely I felt it was kind of a bit passive aggressive there and maybe slightly demeaning, but again, he might not have meant it the way I saw it. And everybody should remember that being offended is a choice. Like, if somebody says something you don't like, it it's up to you whether you're offended or not. It's a choice you make for most part. So yeah, at least I think so. My girlfriend doesn't think that being offended is a choice. I do. I'm kidding. No, but honestly I do. So it's up to you to decide what kind of things get you or don't. So even though I might not have appreciated everything in that video, I by no means am mad or upset about it. As I said before, if anything, I feel flattered that he felt a need to reply to my video. I'd see you later, Mr. Singh. Have a good night. 1 AM, definitely you should catch some sleep, dude. Have a great and productive day tomorrow. Good luck on the Legends run. Thank you very much, mate. I don't think it's going too good so far, but it's not going too bad either. I think, however, that I do need to reapply my boosts because I had kind of forgotten about it. But luckily it's just an hour now. So yeah, I definitely need to put my boost back on. Oopsie, what happened to the stream screen? Come back to me, yes. Let's put the big boy boost on starting now for the last whatever. I hate that they have the green boost at the bottom. There we go. Does India have 5G for free? What? How did it work last mission? Is it very hard or difficult? What last mission, dude? Open UC arena. Sorry, I don't understand exactly what you mean, Yanming. I might have missed a message there. What with lags did say these things? He posted a video today saying like why Ghost is basically better champion than Quake, and directly referencing my video and things I said about Quake. Do you run max recall in your Ghost Master build? Quite often, yes I do, especially for stuff like Labyrinth of Legends. However, for most of the time I just use Ghost as my generic suicide build. Having the boost so far away from each one is... yeah, I know, it's so frustrating. Oh yeah, I definitely agree. It would be cool if everybody would kind of like take their top pick. That would be like fun amount of videos to make. KTR kicking knowledge, someone write that down. Quake is not the best champion, not even in the top 5. I have both rank 5. Well, that's your opinion, and you're perfectly fine to have one, and if you wish, you can explain it by a long message or a video, like I have done. That doesn't mean I have to, like, get mad about it. Like, if you don't like Quake at all, that's your problem. I do. And whenever I make my videos, I try my best to explain that everything I say is my opinion, what is my experience in the contest, like what has helped me work out for me. I do not try to present my videos and my opinions and my guides like as facts. The fact is, not a single one of us knows everything the best. So, like, I mean, for instance, when I make many champion guides, you guys also need to realize, even though I know like basics and maybe some bit more about certain champions than other people do, that doesn't mean that there isn't some average Joe who absolutely likes the champion, who uses it much more than I do, who knows more about that champion in particular a lot more than I do. So there's always that, because obviously we each have like our own focuses. If we play the game normally daily, each of us normally have only a handful of champions we use for general stuff. So yeah, all of us have like basically a few champions that we use most for majority of the questing and stuff like that, and we know those, and those people know those champions the best. So if I'm making video guides on like 80 different champions, that just means it's very doubtful that I know everything about those champions. and there are gonna be many people who know something better than I don't, and that's all right. Because I'm just presenting what I think of those champions, and I wish people would kind of like stop overreacting. I'm not trying to pose them as facts, basically. No, Joe Fix is the best champion game. Oh, of course it is. That's why Kabam hasn't released him as a 5 or 6 star, because they're too afraid what he could do when he's ranked up. Ghost can 2 taunts or spiked armor and safeguard. That is true. There are plenty of things Ghost can do. If I'm gonna respond to Legacy's video, I'm actually gonna make it a bit interesting, and I'm gonna go through every path, let's say in Act 6, and compare, and we're gonna count who can do more Ghost or Quake. I like to enter your streams so I can practice and write my abilities in English. Thank you very much, Alejandro. Because yeah, English is only my 3rd language as well, so I'm perfectly fine accepting that I do make my fair amount of errors while I'm speaking in English. With my vocabulary, I do get stuck on some words as well. But overall, I feel fairly well. No, I actually speak... English is my 3rd language. I also speak German, that would be my 4th, but I have forgotten most of my German, and I did study French, but I would definitely need a refresher course on that. But basically the time I finished high school and I went to uni, I was speaking 5 languages, 3 of them fluently in German and French to fairly mediocre level. So I speak Latvian, Russian, English obviously, some German now, not too much, and some French, also not much. French definitely, I have forgotten the majority of it. Looking at your account and what content got done, it's pretty fair to say you know what is what about this game. Thanks, dude. Make a rap battle out of it. Oh no, like the one thing I really can't do, especially in English, is sing. I'm absolutely horrible at singing. Or rapping. He's going to do this, right? Yeah, Quake can kill those bosses definitely easily. Well, Crossbone's only on one pass though, because like if he has that shrug off node active, then Quake can't do it. But yeah, on one path she can do it. But Sentinels, Ultron, Sabertooth, not a problem. Yanming, I don't usually open arena crystals because I don't usually grind arena. So then, have fun, Quake lovers. Okay, have fun, Shakrian. I hope you're having a good evening, dude. Don't forget to leave that dislike on your way out. I'm just kidding, dude. Welcome. But yeah, anyways, dude, I hope you have a great evening. Would you do it? I pull a 6-star Quake, but next 3 6-star crystals could be Cyclops when we don't. Like, what do you mean, would I do it? I don't miss the first bit of the question, but 6-star Quake, I would rank 2 and do 6-star Quake any day. Oui. The first bit of French I always remember, ça va? But yeah, no, French I have definitely forgotten most of it. Doubt I could hold any kind of basic conversation right about now without like a refresher course. What is the hardest event I've ever played? I do generally believe that Ultron's Assault variant is the hardest content I have ever released. I would dare, probably, yeah. Is Blade worth 4-5 gem in 2019? Depends where you're at in the game, but I would say yeah. There's still fair amount Blade can do. He's probably like 2nd, 3rd best skill champion at the moment, so yeah, Blade's still good. I have to go. Alright. See you later, dude. Cheers. Auf Wiedersehen. You know English and Greek. Well, you got me there. I know absolutely no Greek. Well, yeah, no, I don't know any Greek. I used to have few Greek colleagues that taught me some swear words in Greek, but I have forgotten them, because that was some years ago. Nemo looks so cool. Yeah, he does, definitely. you know, English and BS. Sorry, Keith, I'm allergic to BS. Thank you very much, Harry. That made me giggle, probably. Okay, nope, can't read that. Command should add Cavalier difficulty. Hopefully they do. I definitely enjoy that very much because, yeah, uncollected isn't really a challenge, especially if you flip out like 565 quarters. It feels like heroic, so. What are my thoughts on Neymar? Is he going to be next best thing in game? No, he's going to be a really great niche champion. People are not going to enjoy using him in general questing, just because to get outrage is going to take too long of a time for it to be viable to smash through all the quests and stuff like that. He's going to be 100% great, like counter to Mephisto, Korg, Electro, and all that kind of fun and interactive damage. That is going to be his niche role. He's going to possibly be a good defender, maybe, I'm not too sure. He's going to be definitely really, really good and useful tool to have. And also he's going to be, let's say, the best champion in top 3 prestige, therefore he's going to be wanted. Is he going to be actually the best champion? Nah. Because that outrage thing is just going to take too long for your standard normal time fights. But overall I think he's a good champion, solid, like balanced, well-balanced champion. Still need 100% LOL, Ultron variant, and 6.1. And 6.2 when's released. That's the content you have left, Joe. Fair enough, I think so. Order of difficulty for all of the content that I think is that most difficult content in the game currently is variant 1. Then it's probably Labyrinth of Legends. Then it's 6.1, and then it's variant 2. In that order, more or less. Maybe Labyrinth Legends and 6.1 can be swapped. Thoughts on Susan Star? Many thoughts. She might be a really annoying defender, to be honest, with her randomly going, well, not randomly, but often going invisible. Her potential on attack, I can't really judge. It depends on numbers. I have an idea that she maybe could be also a really good attacker, but I don't know, need to play with her. Again, like, the mechanics are cool. That whole protective shielding, the mist thing, those are really cool mechanics. It all will depend on numbers, what she can generate. It's kind of like, you know, Ebony Maw had really good numbers as well, but... Sorry, Ebony Maw had really good base ability set that would make him a decent, good champion. But his numbers were just so shite. I'm sorry. But yeah, absolutely garbage, and he's completely unplayable. Come on, let's make more unavoidable damage nodes. Well, Neymar is gonna be good for that. To be fair, Kabam has been like quite good lately. They don't make too many unavoidable damage nodes. Hashtag 5-star Ogitor. Oh, 5-star Ogitor would be awesome. How about 6.2 induced call? What do you mean induced call? What do you Joe, what do you mean? I don't quite catch you then. Yeah, that's why I asked about Blade. Is rank 5, would he help with the content? Yeah. Well, I mean, for variant 1, not too much. For 6.1, yeah, he would. Variant 2, not too much. And Labyrinth of Legends, there are better options. Well, he would with Stark Spider-Man together or something. And duped 6-star Calibers rank 2? I would not. Duped? I would, definitely. And duped? Probably not. Luckman, thank you very much, sure, why not? Come on, Invisible Woman, let's get you wrecked. I cannot wait for Dr. Doom. Yeah, that should be interesting. Everybody is gonna have this high expectation of me to get the Dr. Doom. But I don't know, we'll see. Kabam has like a really bad tendency to butcher characters that are hyped. So don't be surprised if they make Dr. Doom absolute sausage. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. What they can make Dr. Doom like Diablo or something. It was like Ebony Maw, like everybody was hyped about Ebony Maw. He was so cool in the movie and like he kicked the snot out of Doctor Strange and stuff. And then he comes in the game and yeah, that's we get what we get. Like oh my god, Ebony Maw has such horribly bad numbers. His base ability set isn't bad. I actually like it. Like he dealt like double the amount of damage, he would be a good character. Especially if they would add him like some sort of ability to degen opponent every time he like nullifies buffs or something, like, you know, some extra bit. Like double his damage numbers, give him some extra bit damage option. Just so he can like be somewhere there in the middle of the class, kind of middle of the pack. Hey, what's up, Tony? How are you doing, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Dropping in for a like. I take it you're busy again, you can't use your phone. That's fair enough. Yeah, no, I'm not saying Lux definitely did have some valid points. I just think he kind of like well, first of all, I think he misunderstood my third argument for the most part completely. And second of all, I also think that just because you can make up 15 points doesn't kind of like outweigh, like if you can make like some smaller things, don't outweigh the big things, and just because you can make up, it's difficult to explain. I'm still considering whether I'm gonna make a reply video to that. But anyways, I'm still convinced Quake is the best. Can I add you online in chat room with your name under endgame? Yeah, cool, Joe, sure, no worries. If anything, my line ID is in the video description below as well, so you can find it there if whatever's easier for you. I don't mind at all. Oh yeah, they should buff OG Cap, like in the game. That would be cool, yeah. I think OG Cap deserves some more love these days. It's been quite forgotten. Oh, what's up, Enzo? Thank you very much. And yeah, Phoenix would, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. And she's definitely like a solid rank 5 to have, I think. Because, yeah, Neymar is probably going to be better champion than Phoenix and higher prestige, so there's that. But overall, from top prestige options, I think Phoenix is probably the better one to have in between like Thor, Ragnarok, Goldpool. Oh yeah, Quake can do quite a few things that Ghost can't. It is the old line ID. Oh, my bad. So my new line ID is the Kiryu. I thought I changed it. If not, then I'll just type it in the chat. It's just my in-game name. Invisible Woman is gonna be good for defense. All good stuff. No worries, Joe. But yeah, it certainly seems that she's gonna be good for defense. I also hope she actually can put some decent numbers for attack. Also, what happened to my screen? Is it back? Come on, be back, be back. Oh god, no, 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 not right now. One sec, guys. I know it went blank. I moved about too much. I hate when this happens. One sec, guys. Yeah, actually, if it doesn't come back, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't know why it does this to me. And I was having such a nice stream. Well, I don't know which one of you guys is still here, but we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I had hoped I had sorted out this issue, but well, at least we're back now. So I don't know how many people left and how many we have here, but yeah, I'm sorry, guys. And yeah, if you list everything, Quake can probably count it. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I voted Quake above Ghost, because I think Quake counts more. Will I go for stable or unstable ones? I'll probably go for unstable ones. More than likely, because why not? That's fair, yeah. Fair enough, Harium. But yeah, it's just getting annoying when it starts doing that. But, well, anyways, it's at least done, so not too bad. What's up, Mighty Pie Man? Yeah, it is possible to do Legends Run with rank 2 6-star Ghost. 100%, she's one of the better champions in the game to do that. The biggest question, Infinity War or Endgame? Infinity War, in my opinion, was miles better than Endgame was. I think Infinity War was much more exciting, exhilarating. I enjoyed it a lot more. I mean, I love Endgame as well, don't get me wrong, Endgame is a great movie. There are just few things that didn't really do it for me in that movie. It was a great tribute movie. I do enjoy a lot of moments in it. Endgame made me cry. Like, that's a good movie. It was fairly entertaining as well. But Infinity War, like, I think it was a league of its own. Infinity War gave me shivers. Infinity War, like, I was trembling after walking out from the first time seeing Infinity War. I hadn't seen like that kind of movie that gives me trembles like in ages. I think Infinity War is... Oh, I still kind of tremble remembering that feeling. Is it possible Legend on the rank 2 6-star Suicide Ghost? No Suicide? No, I don't think so. I think Ghost no, I would say no. You need that Suicide, dude. People should just accept it as a fact and a way of life. If you want the Legends badge, you will get that Suicide Mastery set. And it's also a good thing. Having Suicides unlocked is really useful. Like, you have to have them pretty much. Like, I mean, for me, it's like the best mastery ever. And, well, maybe not the best mastery ever, but I do really enjoy them. John Wick, yeah, John Wick was really good as well. Unfortunately, when I was watching first John Wick, I didn't do it in cinema, I watched it at home. Oh, John Wick 3 was great, yeah, but still, no tingles. I enjoyed a lot of it, but no, Infinity War gave me much more of a kind of, yeah, Sweden just pulled 6-star Red Skull from Feature Crystal. That's cool. Oh wait, we finished everything here, so let's exit it out. We're not doing too good so far because we had fair share of problems. We're 1 hour 28 minutes in, and we're gonna see how we do now. Hopefully we can make up the time. This isn't gonna be the best time for sure, but maybe you can sneak somewhere at the bottom. Yeah, exactly. First one is that got you into that whole concept of, like, third one was amazing. Third one was bigger, louder, faster, stronger kind of moment. But first one was the one that actually kind of shocked you. You just expected some sort of action flick, but everything about it that you loved. Who do you prefer, Venom the Duck, Venom Pull, or Pac-Man? I'd have to say Venom right about now, probably. I really like Venom the Duck, but I don't like that unreliable RNG aspect, because when everything goes your way, it's awesome. But when you can't start banking those good buffs in, and the first fights are quite annoying with Venom the Duck, and if you don't get the buffs that you need, and if you accidentally bank in something you didn't want to and stuff like that, I don't know. I think Venom is kind of like quite versatile, good champion, and I would go with Venom. Ah, messed up. Can't get that Legends if I play this bad. I got Rocket as my 9th 6-star, so disappointed. Well, welcome to the club. My Rocket is 6-star dupe 40. The one that I didn't like in 2019 was Shazam. Yeah, I didn't really like Shazam either. Oh, it didn't crit. TBD or Game of Thrones? Like, what was TBD? What's TBD? The Walking Dead or Game of Thrones? Game of Thrones. Definitely. I stopped watching Walking Dead like several years ago. Game of Thrones, definitely. Game of Thrones last season though, what an absolute rubbish. Captain Marvel is dead as well. Yeah, I didn't enjoy Captain Marvel either. You just wanted Domino. We all want Domino. Yeah, season 8 of Game of Thrones is so bad. I don't know. They butchered so many things. It's kind of like they made this great show that has so much promise, so many different things, so many cool things it could go in and that we were expecting. And then they kind of like took a knife to the throat and cut all of them. Only things that I kind of liked in season 8, honestly, was that Arya got to kill the Night King. I really liked what they did with Arya's arc in general, and when she killed the Night King, it was really good. The fact that she did absolutely nothing for the last 3 episodes, didn't kill Cersei, didn't actually fight anymore and stuff like that really pissed me off. That Night King bit though, I know there are people who didn't like it. I did enjoy the fact that Arya was the one who got to kill the Night King. Yeah, that's more or less when I stopped watching it, I think, because it just got too boring, kind of. As a 4-star, who should I rank by? Unduped Aegon or Duped Symbiote Supreme? Duped Symbiote Supreme. Unduped Aegon is pretty much worthless, dude. Well, not worthless, but he's definitely not anything you wouldn't invest in. So yeah. Aegon, rank him as a 4-star only when you can have him high sig. Jon didn't do anything ever. Well, he stabbed Daenerys, but yeah, I know what you mean. It seemed kind of wasteful that like he got that whole big resurrection arc, and as if he's like a, you know, warrior of light with a higher purpose, and then that higher purpose turned out to be stabbing Daenerys, like, or something. they wasted that arc. They wasted Jaime's arc completely. Jaime had such a good thing going on for him, completely wasted. Bronn as well, like Bronn, what they did with Bronn was kind of stupid. So basically he got asked to kill the Lannister brothers, he went on there, didn't kill them, ended up being rewarded with the castle, ended up being Master of Coin. That's kind of like whole, but by definition, corrupt politician, corrupt politics kind of thing. Yeah, what is a oh yeah, exactly, like that real name never really got used, like why the hell they need to Quake probably would do the job against that yellow jacket. I mean, I haven't played the Uncollected, but if you're saying he's glancing and you can't get past him, I imagine Quake could easily get it done. Archangel probably fight as well, but I imagine like Quake should be good enough. And yeah, oh yeah, and the Varys' death was so useless. I mean, one would think if he got burned alive for treason, there would actually be some sort of effect of the treason. He sent out those messages, and like that's what we saw him do in his final minutes of his life. And then that plot just kind of got dropped down. Nobody questioned, nobody answered to them. There wasn't a single scene kind of showing and or explaining what's happening with those messages, what people are thinking, what people are doing. Like one would think that it would kind of like start like, if not a rebellion, but kind of like, you know, resistance or something, kind of like, oh, that's the real king, and like, I don't know, that's just so shit. Uh-oh, my screen still keeps shutting out. I'm gonna need to kind of like reset everything again. I had this problem like not long ago. He's just... I'll kill him regardless. Why the freak did they banish John if they answer? Oh yeah, I know, that also is like funny. So John gets banished to... Oh come on, no, not again. Check your cable. Yeah, I am trying. I'm checking it. I'm gonna get like all new set of cables sometime soon, definitely. But yeah, like I don't know. Season 8 kind of seems it got written by 4-year-olds. Yeah, well, why is it... I'm trying to kind of position my cables in where they will not move, so just bear with me guys. It should be fine and sorted in a bit, hopefully. There's something very slightly wrong with my cable. Which I dare not move. I mean, yeah, obviously there were a few good things, but overall I just don't think they did that show any justice with that last season. Whoa, you are getting mad. Irritated, not mad. It would be a shame if I had to stop the stream, abandon the run, kind of thing, you know? Oh my god, and then, now I'm starting to play sloppy. What is a Legends run? Heard of it but never understood it. Basically, oh my god. Okay, so let's refocus. Everything's cool. System special 2 is easy to avoid. Special 1 as well, I think, no? If background music's still playing, I am still here playing Arena on the other phone. Fair enough, thanks dude. And seems that the black screening thing has gotten better. So that's cool. But yeah, Legends run basically for monthly event quests is you need to do Heroic and Masters event quest 100% completion as quickly as you possibly can. Game of Thrones better than Lord of the Rings? Possibly, I don't know. Okay, so Quake can't do this Abomination, because Abomination's on True Strike. You a-holes. Kinda like Kamala Khan. What? Oh, you mean Suicide special attack, fair enough. I think we're about to go up against bigger Suistone now. By the way, guys, I think Abdur. What's up, Abdur? How are you doing, dude? I think I can do another rank 5 as soon as IQ rewards come in. No, you're not meant to be able to avoid his level 2, I think. You probably can do it, I just haven't really bothered to try. That is like, I mean, I'm quite sure you can. I'm quite sure there is a pattern to pretty much every special, more or less. But no, I can't. I also haven't really tried. Kamal is a cheat tactic, he should be able to use more than once in a quest, really. But yeah, what I wanted to say, I was at some, oh yeah, cool, I can do a new rank 5, I think. So I can go for my 17th rank 5 5-star. If I choose to do so. Which I think I will. My plan was to have this one specific 5-star to rank 5 now, and then rank 2 Cull Obsidian. My plan might get changed if I pull Namor as a 5-star, because of that prestige though. Rank 5 Magneto, never. No, honestly I wouldn't. Only way I could possibly rank 5 Magneto, and I'll say this much, yeah? I would rank 5 Magneto if he had Thor Ragnarok's prestige. I would still hate myself. Maybe a bit less than I hate myself for ranking Thor Ragnarok, then I might do it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be able to do my 17th. It's cool. Well, he's worse than Thor Ragnarok. Yeah, but I just dislike Thor Ragnarok a lot more than I do Magneto. I mean, I like to make fun of Magneto, but if I would have to put Thor Ragnarok and Magneto next to each other, I think I'd pick Magneto. It's just like, yeah, when it comes to Thor Ragnarok, I'm extremely superficial. I just don't like anything about that character. Oh, here we go, Yellow Jay boss. Is this the one that does glancing and stuff? How's it going? It's not too bad, I suppose. We're not making the greatest time, but it's not completely rubbish either. Does he have like an encroaching stun or something as well? Or what is the timer for? I am clearly too cool to read off all the nodes. Ah, that sucks. Whatever, die. 1%, you kidding me? Do you have Gamora? She's very good now. I have maxed out 4-star Gamora, I don't have 6-star. And she isn't available as a 5-star. She's very good. I mean, I used her for some questing. She's alright. I wouldn't say she's really good. She had some decent damage. But Cosmic Class doesn't really have a problem with damage dealers though, does it? As a game in general. And that's what I have been trying to kind of tell people. Just because something or someone puts out a good amount of damage doesn't mean they're good. It just means that they're not awful. Like, you know what I mean? Damage is long kind of past the sense that it alone can make a champion good. Okay, so inventory. The yellow jacket is annoying and uncollected. Yeah, I heard some people complaining about him. Nick Fury shreds him, took him down with these. That Nick Fury is actually really good. Unfortunately, the kind of like what's the best way to put this? Ironic thing about Nick Fury is that Nick Fury synergy with Deadpool X-Force is like a cheat code when it comes to using suicides. Nick Fury himself isn't really good with suicides. So that's kind of like what's the logic making champs available as 6-star but not 5-star? No idea, dude. It's kabam. I don't think asking for logic is a good idea there. And yeah, I do know there is a 1% bag. I do agree it, but I also think that people are exaggerating that 1% bag. I think that a lot of times it is actually the fact that opponents stay on 1%, because that 1% is often larger than people realize. But I also have seen some really like honest stuff where it is definitely a bug, but I don't think it happens nearly as often as people say it does. Oh yeah, I definitely disagree on Starlord is third best tech champion. He's not even top 5, not even close. Yeah. Like, I have a rank 4 Starlord, right? Sig 200, I think. Never use him for like anything. I use many of my other tech champions for like their immunities or some other stuff they can do. Starlord, never. Like, there are plenty of other champions that do damage and do a lot more. Ranking champion up just because they have decent damages. I don't know. Oh, I'm messing up here. What a die. Who's your top 5 tech list then? Well, just stay tuned for the video. It should drop tomorrow. Hey, what's up, Tony? What's up, KT? Sorry I'm late. It's quite alright, dude. I have to apologize, Tony, though. I'm running Legends Run. I can't really put you as a top lad of the day, especially because you tied, though. If you had tried harder, I might have gotten you up there as top lad, but for now I'm just gonna leave it as is in stream because I'm running Legends and it's quite hard to update those names. Hey Katie, did you beat already? I thought it was pretty easy. You know, PP, I'm running Legends Run, so I beat Heroic. That was easy. I didn't really try Uncollected yet, and I'm doing Masters currently. I may be able to shrug them at 10 tax. I haven't tried it. What do you mean, Slim? 10 tax? Stupid stuck Spider-Man. Just die. Nah, dude, I am 1000% sure I have been... well, I mean, sure, Demetrius, I cannot agree that that is 1% back. But once again, I think many people kind of chime in on it, trying to claim it was a bug when it wasn't. Corvus MVP for this UCAQ. Corvus MVP for pretty much every Uncollected. New Phoenix profile store is great. I kind of never buy any profile pictures. Okay, so die already, please. Come on, crit. And yeah, she's invisible, obviously. Not invisible now. Can I quickly explain Carl's ramp up? It's that easy. His armor breaks his main ramp up. You throw heavy attacks, you stack armor breaks, they're stuck like really high. His damage goes up by a lot. Then Thanos' blessings basically is what you get at the beginning of every fight. They do disappear quite quickly if you're not hitting opponent, so to maintain those up you need to be hitting opponent quite constantly, and that pauses their duration. That also increases his damage by quite a bit. Now then, when you dash back and hold block for 1.2 seconds, I believe, you get route buff, which basically doubles your damage output while it's active, because it deals 120% of damage you deal to opponent as an additional energy damage. So route buff does basically make you do 120% of your damage. What you would normally do, you think basically your damage goes up by a lot. And then lastly, you also get the Fury if your Carl is duped after your Thanos' blessings expire. So that helps kind of like keeping the damage back up. And if that Cull Obsidian is duped, after a while you can reactivate that route buff and you can get additional fury. And then he has synergy with Gladiator Hulk where you get this fury while you're throwing special attack. And that's about it. Hitting consistently doesn't make armor breaks longer, but it does make Thanos' blessing stick around longer, which is really important. And level 2 is the one that can pause the armor break duration, but you typically don't want to use too much of that level 2. Level 3 is more or less where you want to go, because level 3 also activates Thanos' blessings. Like, reactivates them after the start of the fight. So basically, for most part, you will want to spam heavy attack, activate your route, hit opponent some more, get to level 3, reactivate route, do some damage there. It's pretty much explained in the video I made. And armor breaks go away pretty quick only while he's on very low persistent charge count. With each additional persistent charge you get more reliable armor break stacks on, as in like you can trigger them more reliably, and also each persistent charge makes that armor break longer. So the more charges you have, the more armor breaks you can stack. Once you get to 10, you can keep like 15 to 20 armor breaks on opponents. Easy, and every heavy hit will 100% guaranteed get an armor break. And definitely thank you very much, Tony. Always a pleasure to see you in stream, dude. So yeah, definitely greatly appreciated. No worries, Minkle. I have made a couple of videos on Cull Obsidian. Those might kind of help you as well, if you haven't seen them yet. Stupid champion. Do something. Finally took down the Yellow Jacket, had to use Stack Spidey. Well, congratulations, Joshua. But yeah, Emma Frost is definitely not the best Legends runner. But it's fine. Let's see whether we can kind of squeeze in at the bottom of the table with Emma Frost. Because we also had like few network connection issues and some other stuff. That Yellow Jacket is a pain, so people say. Okay, so let's check how we can deal with this Namor. Uh-oh. I actually want my health to go low now. Okay, I overestimated the amount of low it will go. I shouldn't have done that. I should have went to Diamond, but that was a nice level too. Because I had maxed out Courage, so I was like, I can keep the bleed on, but the bleed was stronger than I thought it would be. Honestly, I watched all your Cull videos and I pulled one, and I absolutely agree about that. He isn't the shining knight in all the... Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's a good champion. He's a great champion, 100%. If he is the answer to all problems other people has, no. No, 100% not. Yeah, but the problem is to get to 10 tactical charges, you need to throw your level 1, which means you need to eat recoil damage. If you have been using Nick Fury, he's typically going to be sub 30% health. So you can only do that like once, assuming you don't take any other damage. So Nick Fury can be good with suicides for one fight, kind of like thing, you know? After that, you need to potion him up. And we hit over 100 people watching, so welcome everybody. Remember, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit all the buttons. Stay away from the bad ones like dislike or unsubscribe. Do a Goldpool gameplay video. Actually, Goldpool has some really cool things going for him, I think, as well. He isn't like the worst rank 5, I think. For questing and stuff like, and just because of that synergy with Nick Fury, I think he actually could be usable here and there. Hey, what's up, Buddy Lee? How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. I think I might rank 5 Carl just because I have the gem and his prestige pretty decent. That's why. No, Carl is a good rank 5 to have. 100%. I'm not saying anything about anything bad against like rank 5 in the champion. It is a good champion to have. Because quite often you do need damage. That's simple as that, and he will be useful in future. I'm 100% certain of it. Will he be answer to all your problems? Well, definitely not. But will there be times when you're gonna be really happy how Carl Watts? Definitely yes. Hey, what's up, Abdul Khan? Welcome to the stream. Pleasure to see you here. Spopped 2-star, got Miss Marvel and awakened my Red Hulk. Red Hulk is quite a good champion, huh? Red Hulk, you shouldn't feel upset about awakening Red Hulk. I really like that champion. Play Uncollected. I'm doing Legends Run, dude. Legends Run does not involve Uncollected. If you want to see some Uncollected content, I will be doing Uncollected streams with my 4 stars next, so in the next couple of days. So I'm gonna be doing 100% Uncollected exploration using only 4-star champions, and we're gonna have some fun and chill time doing that. So stay tuned in the channel, click that notification bell, catch me live next time, and there's gonna be some Uncollected with 4 stars. We got the 5-star Hammock, will rank 5 him soon. Oh, awesome, I'm jealous. I don't have a 5-star Hammock, I would really want him. Hey Kitty, I'm just here to see how to beat Namor invisible with Sparky. Well, we're using Emma Frost and this is just Master, so... How to beat Namor? I think base idea is pretty simple. Just hit him a lot and hit fast. I shouldn't have used my level 1, but whatever. That should do it. 4-star Sparky. I think with Namor it's kind of like, am I running 30% boost? Yes. Because it's Legends runs, and everybody should be boosting up for Legends runs if they're taking it even remotely serious. Quake is best option for Invisible Woman? Yeah, I think so too. As soon as I saw Seaton's video, it was pretty much like, yep, just Quake her. Got her down with 0 revives. I couldn't believe that. I'll probably make a video on Invisible Woman tomorrow or day after. And Quake is probably gonna be like my first mention. You believe Emma is very underrated? Yeah, Emma is definitely really good. I use Emma Frost with Phoenix in my AQ map 7 a lot. Just because Emma Frost can handle so many different nodes. Why do you choose those champs to fight? What do you mean? These champions for Legends Run? It's what people voted for. I gave people an option to vote for who should I do Legends Run with. Just because I already have Legends badge, so I don't really care who I do the run with. So, people voted for Emma Frost, and that's what we're doing. We're doing the run with Emma Frost. Go and die? No. Oh crap. Don't listen to Legacy Quake the Queen. Don't worry, I'm not taking it to heart. I do still think Quake is the best champion. I pulled the 6-star Corvus, Leighton Magnum, congratulations. I slightly hate you right about now. I'm joking, definitely, yeah. That's an awesome pull, I'm jealous. Congratulations. You're going for 100%, yeah. You're going for 100% Heroic and Master for Legends Run. But yeah, and yeah, I also agree, Emma is extremely underrated as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely love that character. Not the best for Legends though. Because she needs to get to her telepath form in order to unlock her like good damage output. And typically you don't want your fights to last that long. You hate Sinister in War? Quake? I don't, because I always Quake that Sinister. Honestly, I don't think I have used anything else for Sinister aside from Quake in War. Oh, thank you very much, Mark. And yeah, she definitely has a lot of utility and a lot of immunities. And she also hits really hard. When, like my rank 5, for like AQ map 7 and stuff like that, she can pretty much finish most of the fights with like 1 level 2. So there's that as well. Yeah, and yes, my Emma is at rank 5. I wouldn't be trying this Legends run if she wouldn't be. Because I think possibly only maybe Corvus and Ghost can get Legends badge without being rank 5. Other than that, you need the rank 5 champion, Suicides, and Boost to get Legends run. And do I remember very old Adaptoid with the same mechanic as Nick Fury? Not really, honestly. Now that you mention it, I might, but no, honestly, it has kind of slipped my mind. I do not remember that old Adaptoid. But yeah, after I'm gonna finish this Legends run, I think IQ reward should be in, and I could potentially do a rank up video, or I'm just gonna save it for tomorrow. Okay, this shouldn't take long now. Mischarged my power, whatever, 2 more hits. Yeah, her special 2 lights out opponents. Her special 2 is so stupidly good. What 4-star to rank up? I'd do Scarlet Witch. If you have a lot of signature stones, I'd definitely do Scarlet Witch. Because I think Scarlet Witch is gonna be better all-around champion, like with her Nullify and stuff like for your generic kind of questing needs, Walter. Yeah, I definitely did. Well, I definitely posted a breakdown video on Emma Frost. I do not know how good it was. Many people seem to enjoy it, so yeah, watch that, and perhaps you can see her in a bit different way. Because her heavy attack is one of the more unique heavy attacks in games. It gives her so much utility. Hey, what's up, Zeus Gaming 18? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. So yeah, we're gonna do this Legend stream, then we're gonna do a couple streams. It's probably gonna take us 2 streams or so to do 100% uncollected using only 4-star champions. And once that's done, we're gonna go back to doing variant 1 only with 4 stars and rank 3 5-stars to 100%, because we still have 5 quests left in that to do, which is quite a lot. Messed up. I thought I dodged back. Whatever. Just die. Nice, Emperor. Thank you very much, Zeus. Use Scarlet Witch in map 4 IQ. She's great. Yeah, Scarlet Witch is still really great champion, definitely. Would you choose Corvus over Cull 5-star for rank 5 even awakened? Yes, I probably would. I mean, like, if both champions are awakened, yes, I would. If both champions are awakened, I'd still choose Corvus. That's good video, especially the taunt function. Thank you very much, Matthew. Yeah, that taunt is also kind of like nice pack of utility there. Because Amy is pretty much the only champion that can choose which special attack she wants to taunt. Well, Nitrisher sort of can as well. Hey, what's up, Blaze Gaming? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. Well, I'm gonna be... Oh, I got armor broken. Which actually isn't a bad thing, because we can get to our prowess quickly now. But I'm gonna be doing the 4-star, and it's either gonna be tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We'll see if I can stream tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna be the next couple of streams. It's not gonna be today, because it's already like nearly 10 PM in UK. Yeah, I pulled the 5-star Hulkbuster, Howard's Duck and Center in a row. Oh, my condolences, dude. It happens to all of us. I have had some really horrible streaks of pulls too. But yeah, whoever asked about the 4-star stream, just hit that bell icon. I always stream more or less at the same time as I started today. So, and yeah, stay notified and come and check me out. It's alright, Zeus Gaming. If Katie's streaming and you prefer that giggle voice, then it's quite alright. Do enjoy it. Thank you for hanging out with me so far, and have a nice evening, dude. Definitely no hard feelings here. I appreciate everybody who kind of like comes here and shows up. I shouldn't have done that. I messed up. This sucks. Whatever, die. Yeah, that 50k damage cap in Labyrinth does hinder quite a few champions. Good night, Dimitris. Good night. Oh, thank you very much for the $1.99 Zeus Gaming.
Before I leave, smiley face, thumbs up.
Definitely do appreciate it. Thank you for the $2, mate. It was a pleasure to have you here. But yeah, I think the person that 50k damage cap probably hurts the most would be Proxima. If it wouldn't be for 50k damage cap, Proxima could potentially be one of the better options for Labyrinth. I'm thinking about going for Legends run, but guys like you make it harder, so I'll probably never bother. Why? Why, Derek? Like, I'm doing it with Emma Frost, like, what's so hard about beating time for Emma Frost? She's clearly not even close the best champion again. Like, for this, I mean, no man. I get bamboozled by my Emma. Oh, you know what? Screw you. No problems, but still should be okay. Alright, Misha, thank you very much for hanging out. Hit that notification bell. Perfect. Awesome. I'm getting sloppy now just because I suck. Alright, let's do this thing. Come on, crit. I didn't hit hard enough. Yeah, that level 1 Emma Frost has definitely is not the best. You always want to do the level 2. That is also a problem, because level 1 doesn't hit close to as hard as level 2 does. I have 11 4-stars, rank 5, all pretty good for content. I don't have the best 5-stars, but should I begin to focus on your 5-stars up? Yeah, definitely, dude. You should kind of focus on 5-stars as early as you possibly can. And then if you want to rank up 4-stars, only rank up the ones that are really kind of like good for utility. I actually made a video called like top 10 4-star champs to rank or max out in 2019 or something like that, so you might want to check that out. It might help you, but overall definitely you want to shift up to 5-stars as early as you can. You just like making excuses not to do it. Fair enough, Derek, so sorry for kind of like counter-arguing you. Recently become uncollected. Congratulations, Joshua. I hate when they go defensive, so then you try to be aggressive and then you get punished. Whatever. It sucks that you need knife 1 for Legends run. Yeah, that is quite unfair. It's a stupid thing. It's like real. It is. I mean, like, it's one of those. It is what it is. This game is pretty much the reason why I got an iPhone, because I used to be on like Samsung Galaxies, and I like always kind of like Android better. But because of this game, I just pretty much went, might as well, because I play this game so much. Like, is Emma really worth rank 5? I just don't see her as a diverse champ that can cover lots of content. But again, I might be wrong. I do absolutely not regret taking Emma to rank 5. I made a video on her utilities. She in fact can cover a lot of content. She is really good with her immunities. She can pretty much finish majority of the fights with a single level 2. And yeah, I made a video on her as well. You might want to check that out. But I have no regrets at all ranking up Emma. She's clearly showing that she is not the best Labyrinth champion, but yeah, but overall, do not regret ranking her up at all. I did like a 60k level 2. And that wasn't even with full prowess charges. Her level 2 can do insane damage. Also, I need to put my boosts on. I was thinking something is not going right, so look at my boosts for a bit. Whatever, let's put some on. Running rank 5 colony EQ so unsustainable. Yeah, I can believe it. I'm not gonna be running colony EQ 100%. I might find a space for him in AW sometime, maybe down the line, but I don't think I can run him on map 5 either. Hey, what's up, Tom Shelby? How are you doing? Oh, you're a lady. What's up, Tommy? Question. No. So yeah, how are you doing? It's dumb, but I don't want to buy a new phone for a Legends and hope it changes in the future. Well, look at it this way, because like iPhone's not only gonna be good for Legends run, it's also gonna save you time every day. If you play this game every day, I think it's definitely worth it, because time is money. And even though iPhones cost a lot, your time is also valuable. So, I don't know. I bought it because of it. Is Emma worth a Mutant Awakening gem? Well, the thing is, Emma really doesn't need her Awakened ability. It gives her pretty much nothing for the most part. So, you can rank. If you want to take her to rank 4, you can do it without awakening her. She's not gonna lose any utility. Yeah, bro. How far along are you now? I am Masters. I am exploring the final quest of Masters, and then we're gonna go explore the rest of the stuff. But yeah, once again, like if you want to rank up Emma, I think she's worth it. But yeah, like her Awakened ability is quite irrelevant when it comes to attacking. Big Grinder switched from Android to iPhone last year. Best decision ever. Saved me hours and waiting time. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. If you play this game a lot, especially if you grind arena, but even if you don't, just like in general questing and stuff like that, your loading times going quicker is gonna free you up so much time, dude. And like for me, that was like worth enough. And it's not like iPhone is like this unusable device from hell. Now I actually like my iPhones. I made the switch because of this game, but I kept using only iPhones just because they're also not bad phones, like, you know, and they do make the game a lot easier. Loving the background music. Thank you very much, Kyle. I tried Uncollected in Zoom and she's a pain. Quake works. Yeah, so I thought Quake would. Oh, come on. Archangel crashed in 27 hits. Yeah, if you can bleed it, if you can poison it, Archangel's still pretty much always a great option. Love me some Archangel. Unfortunately for Archangel, there are just too many bad nodes and matchups for him for me to like really want to rank that champion up. My 5-star Archangel is still only rank 3, and I doubt I'll actually rank him up. This month on collect super easy, both boss are straightforward. It's good to know. On every uncollect we kind of like varies in difficulty. Like honestly, ouch, this is 2-part heavy attack. I should have remembered by now. Oh, that would die. Does Namor have an Avengers tag? I had a bunch of extra chorus charges. Oh, he does? Oh, that's interesting. Did not actually see that one coming, but if he does, that's cool. Corvus proved to be superior Lancer against Namor. Yeah, Corvus Windmill Boom is no joke. Joshua, I'm sure somebody in chat can help you with that. Honestly, I do not have an idea. I think those chats are kind of like posted, but I don't know, mate. I don't know what's gonna be upcoming arena schedule. I don't really follow arena. Oh, I heard Namor's. Yeah, you do lose power in Imperius Rex, so no special 3 from him. But still, like, that special spam could be quite scary. Get lineup, get info, but yeah, that's probably the easiest kind of way to do it. Alright guys, so here is a deal. I'm about 2.5 hours in, 2 hours 20 minutes in my run, and I really need to use little boy's room. So I'm gonna have to take a quick 2-minute break, unplug my phone. I'm gonna put a be back later screen on it, and I'm only gonna be away for like 2-3 minutes tops, guys. But yeah, I have been kind of like, you know, when you really need to go and you're moving your leg kind of nervously. I have been doing that for about half an hour. So yeah, I don't think I can hold it in anymore, so I'm just gonna quickly disappear for a bit.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, eyes closed.
Hey, what's up guys, and we are back already. Unfortunately, this might be the stupidest thing I did, because the screen isn't coming back, and it's something to do. Oh no, wait, we did have a screen for a second. Perfect, so we have the screen back. I'm getting wrecked, but that doesn't matter, at least the stream doesn't have to stop. So let me just check what I missed, and sorry for the wait, guys. Hello, Awakening Gem on 4-star Hyperion, Starkey or Ghost without synergy in Act 5. I'd still probably do Ghost, honestly. Like, Hyperion, he does benefit from Awakening Gem, but 4-star not as much as a 5-star, just because of the way his signature scales. And I think Ghost is probably gonna get most out of it. He's so confident he took a break in the middle of his Legends run. No, I kept playing. Magic good counter for Invisible Woman? No, don't think so. I mean, I'm not too sure, but I don't think so. Now I need to open Lucozade with one hand. I hope I didn't move the cable, but I probably did. You don't have Blade and Quake? Well, I'm sure I'm gonna post a video soon with good options for her. I can't answer that question because I haven't played against her really. Took my advice and bought Havoc rank 5. How are you liking him? Sig 60 Magic or Unduped Awakened Archangel. Who would you take to rank 3 and even rank 4 one day? Completion of fact. Magic 100%, dude. Magic is such a go. Like, Magic is really good champion. 120k specialties, can't complain. Fair enough. I can understand why you wouldn't complain. But I don't know, I tried Havoc in my like challenge videos and stuff like that. That definitely isn't a playstyle for me. I do think he's a great champion. It's just not kind of like me playstyle, you know what I mean? I do want him. I definitely want to see like maybe he grows on me. But as far as his playstyle goes, I don't think I'm the biggest fan of Havoc. Honestly, there are no real counters for Havoc and Mr. Sinister yet in MCOC. Honestly, Quake absolutely destroys both of them for most part. But yeah, I know what you mean. But now, Quake can shred Havoc so good. Which 6-star rank 2 better, Ghost or Corvus? Duped or unduped? Angel ruins Havoc. Well, ruins is kind of like a big word. Angel is good against Havoc, it's ruined him, I think. ZN, there is an actually fairly reliable methods where you can throw level 2 without the synergy as well. So it's not too bad, to be honest. I have been playing Ghost without her synergy more and more. It's quite alright. Both unduped. If both are unduped, I would probably do... good question. I'd probably do Ghost though. Nebula amazing and Sinister. Could be. Do you play any sports? Not anymore. I used to do pretty much all team sports you guys could imagine. I used to play ice hockey. I used to... Okay, so initially I started training in basketball. I spent about 5 years of my life actually training basketball, going to practices and stuff like that. I was quite good at it as well. I was never like the most athletically gifted person, but I was good at team sports always. Kind of like, you know, where it matters, tactic, precision and stuff like that, but whatever. And then I played football for like 7 years, something like that. I did smash my knee up quite a bit. And then I had to take a break, and then I started again. Didn't really feel the same, so I dropped football there and then. And then I started casually kind of playing volleyball to some like decent level. Because I'm 6'5", so it was quite easy for me. And yeah, I also played some ice hockey quite often, and like quite a few other games. So I did a lot of sports when I was younger, but ever since I moved to UK, I kind of like stopped doing most of them. Because then it was all about that working life, you know? and you don't have as big of a social kind of network around you to actually pull off many team sports and stuff like that. Thanks, Kyle. And yeah, football equals soccer. You take that back. You take that back right now. No, football equals football. And what you guys call football is actually called hand egg, if anything. How can you call it football if you touch that ball with your feet like twice a game or whatever? I don't get it, but whatever. Yeah, football is football. And I also realized that I probably just insulted about 85% of my audience. Goddamn Yanks. I know, right? They act like they own the place. I don't know. It depends, like... it's probably easier just to get a contract if you use your formula. About rank 5, my Korg, don't bloody do it, dude. Korg sucks. Korg is a cancer of a character. Honestly, do not rank 5 that guy. You will regret it. Mark my words. Especially now when Neymar is beginning to become a thing, Korg is a joke. Plus, he already has quite many counters out there. I don't rank up Korg, dude. Unless, like, I don't know. No, just don't do it. KT, the Eminem of MCSE, craps on fans, but fans want more. I'm not crapping on fans, I'm just presenting my perspective and outlook on things. They might not necessarily match with yours, but I don't care enough. Now, I mean, I do care, but I just think that what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong, and I shouldn't change that just to please somebody. Who'd use to kill Invisible Woman? Quake. Oh, I'm getting smacked. Just use Quake, honestly. Without Blade or Quake. In that case, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really played her, and I'm just using Emma Frost here, so I'm gonna make a video soon on that. I can't answer that yet. What's my initial impression of Neymar? I already said it earlier in the stream, but fair enough. So I think Neymar, initially I think many people are going to be disappointed in Neymar. He's definitely not going to be your new above god tier kind of character, just because it takes quite a while for him to be ramped up, and people don't like that. He's not going to be impressive like in questing in general and stuff like that. I think he's going to be a niche character, encounter like Korgs, Mephistos, Electros, magics and stuff like that, and that's gonna be really good. And he's gonna be a really good kind of toolbox aspect to have, because his signature ability is unique. He has abilities that nobody else has in game, and that's gonna make him desirable. He's not gonna be your most impressive questing champion and stuff like that. And I also think he potentially might be good on defense, and obviously his prestige is gonna make him desired as well. So Katie, this world definitely needs more people who refuse to censor themselves. Keep it up, man. Thank you very much, Angarist. How dare you? How dare I what? No, Neymar will not be another Diablo. Neymar is gonna be a good champion. Speaking to Phil. Catch you later, got that answer, man. It's alright. See you later, dude. Thanks for hanging out. I think Neymar is going to be a great character. I don't think he's going to be your go-to answer. I think he's going to be a really, really good champion. He's going to be in a similar role like Symbiote Supreme. There are going to be matchups where he's just like mediocre and not your go-to option. And there are going to be plenty of those. And there are going to be matchups where he's going to be like the best in a game. And that's what I think of him. No, I don't think there are going to be too many new top 5 prestige guys coming in. I think Neymar is going to be one, and then it's going to stick for a while again. because they do drop one high prestige character every couple of months, if you have noticed. Like we had The Thing, then we had new Captain Marvel, then we have like Diablo, and now we're gonna have Namor. They are dropping characters close to that mark, but I don't think they're gonna completely kind of like shift it all over. The 5 champs of this year so far, I don't even know what I can't tell, like because I don't have like a list in my head memorized what has come out this year so far. Namor gets more regen. It depends on. He gets more regen depending on how much health he has lost already. Because he gains 6% regen from his special attacks. Oh, I'm messing up. From his lost health, kind of like thing. So it depends where you are at health-wise. But yeah, he should be quite good with suicides. That's true. That's a worthwhile point. And I didn't crit, and I suck. I don't know why is it taking so long this time. And I'm gonna eat a bloody level 3 now. I'm just scrubbing this up. We're gonna be going for stable or unstable rifts. Probably unstable ones. Who would be best synergy team for Aegon? I made 2 videos on synergy teams about Aegon, by the way. Oh, for exploring Act 6? I think Nick Fury Deadfall X-Force one is really good for him, and Quake one. That one I really like. And then you have like a spot left. So, Timothy, what are the champions that actually came out this year? If you can remind me, if I will list them in order for you, in my opinion. Because, yeah, my memory doesn't always... No, I mean, I don't have a bad memory, it's just that I haven't ever like, kept track of it now. Oh, you're looking up in order. Very well. Why Sentinel team? Because he gives Emma Frost 15% attack while she's in diamond form, which is the form we are predominantly in because that's how we start the fight. Typically, I like Phoenix synergy with her a lot better, obviously, but we never really get to telepath form. Chorus, Sparky Blade, Quake, Fury. What's that? Run, what's that, eh? Mr. Sinister, pain in the bumhole. Diablo, Thing, Havoc, Mr. Sinister, Captain Marvel, Nick Fury, Annihilus, Human Torch, Ronin, Call Obsidian, Ebony Maw, Namor, Invisible Woman. Well, I can't rate Namor and Invisible Woman because I have absolutely no experience with them. Hey, what's up, Arrow, by the way? So we're gonna start with the worst one, which is Diablo. Ebony Maw is the second worst one. The third worst one has to be probably Human Torch or Annihilus. Okay, let's go. Third one is going to be Annihilus. Fourth one is going to be Human Torch. Fifth worst one is going to be Mr. Sinister. Above Mr. Sinister we're going to put in Ronin, because I think Ronin is quite solid actually. So after Ronin, we have like the Captain Marvel, Nick Fury, Thing, Havoc, Call Obsidian basically. So let's think there. And this is gonna be extremely kind of personal opinion. I think out of those ones, I like probably Thing the least, even though that, because he's like solid, but his crazy stuff is impractical. That leaves us with Nick Fury, Havoc, Call Obsidian, Captain Marvel, right? Yes. So then I would put Nick Fury. He's great synergies and stuff like that. He's just not really too conventional. I might be wrong, I might fall in love with him, but yeah, I'm gonna put Nick Fury, then I'm gonna put Call Obsidian as third. I probably, okay, Call Obsidian and Havoc, I'm going in between both of them, but but Havoc is also a good defender, so I think I'm gonna do Call Obsidian, Havoc, and the best one being new Captain Marvel. I think she's amazing and has a great prestige, and she can spend entire fights in her like ignite position. But basically top 3 is extremely subjective anyway, so if you like Cull best, put Cull up there, but that's more or less the order I put them in. I think the 3 best champions this year is Havoc, new Captain Marvel, and Cull Obsidian. Which is the order you rank them, that's up to you. And it also depends for each personally, like what do you need for your roster. Yeah. Will fall in love with Nick. I can believe you. I mean, I have played with Nick around here and there, and I do really like him. My problem is, yeah, that irony that he is so good for synergies with Suicide Masteries, but he himself kind of requires you not to use Suicide Masteries, and that kind of like makes me not to play with him so much. I've placed Fury in 4th, so I'm not far off. If I play more with him, I might change my opinion. But he's definitely useful. His synergy stuff is like really good as well. The synergy with Quake is really good. And with Deadpools, obviously. I wish it would be some other champions than Deadpools though. Have I tried Ebony Maw and Captain America Infinity War synergy? No, I haven't had too much time, but that was definitely a great shout. Because that might be quite interesting, and I don't think it's going to be enough to make his damage like good, but at least it's not going to be bad anymore, like, you know what I mean? Oh, that's a cool thing what you can do with Emma Frost. Oh, actually this might be a really useful thing I just discovered. You can throw in a heavy dash, shoot back opponents and run in to kind of like catch them. Because that heavy, how quick the heavy attack is. Let's try it again. You can do that for fun. Oh wait, I messed up. My bad. We'll do it next time. But yeah, that reward for Legends is not really worth it anymore. I'm just doing it because otherwise I would be too lazy to do Heroic and Masters every month. And it makes for an alright stream kind of material. I can just have kind of like a chill alright stream. But yeah, thank you very much Blaze for replying to that. I missed out a bit, and thank you. It's always awesome to have people in the chat who also kind of like help out and answer people's questions, and yeah, it's just great to be helpful. Oh, stupid Rhino. He just pulled 6-star Omega Red. Congratulations. Omega Red is... I could 6-star to pull because of double immunities. Unfortunately, he really needs that signature to be good. What do you think of Neymar? And I'm excited to give him a go. Once again, I think, well, first of all, Neymar's prestige alone makes him desirable. I think Neymar initially many people will find underwhelming just because of his long ramp-up time. He's going to be nobody's favorite go-to questing champion such as Corvus Ghost or whatever of the sorts, just because initially he doesn't do a lot of damage and there are going to be many people who like that. But I think he's a very unique character. He's going to be in an essence something similar to Symbiote Supreme, where he's going to have some matchups where he's undisputably the best champion to counter it, all like these fun and interactive damage things, and also in some like longer, like relatively medium to longer level fights he might be really good for. And so I think there are going to be many people who's going to think he's underwhelming at first, but he's going to be a niche champ that's going to find more and more uses over the time, just like Symbiote Supreme did. Thank you, Shahir, but no, Lags is a good player. Like, he has his opinions and there's no need to be nasty to him about it. And what's up, Cole? How are you doing? But I disagree with Lags 100%. He's better than Deadpool Export in fucking Loki. Yeah, of course he is. But no, like, I don't think Lags is a inexperienced player. He's really gifted in the game. He plays an endgame. Whether I think he's right on this, definitely not. What did Lags say, guys? He made a video kind of directly responding to my Quake is the best champion in the game video, kind of like saying no, Ghost is. And he directly referenced my video and kind of like went over the things I said and trying to counter them all. But bro, your points made sense. Lags was just so quick to respond. Yeah, I think so as well. And I think that's one of the biggest problems with Lags here, is because he responded to that, right? And he doesn't have Quake. He doesn't play Quake. How can he criticize Quake so harshly? If it's a champion he doesn't know, he doesn't play, he doesn't know how to play probably from. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy that, but hey, if anything I should feel flattered about the fact that he found my video worth responding, I suppose, because his channel is like 5, 8, 10 times the size mine is, so that's cool. Hey, what's up, Black Smoke Pro? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, but again, there is no need to kind of be mad or insulting towards Legacy or call him a noob or anything like that. I do rate him quite highly as a player. He's definitely a naturally gifted player. He has spent a fair amount of time playing an endgame. Whether do I agree to the things he said? No, but it doesn't mean you need to get like hostile about it. I'd say positive, and what's the best word to use there? Productive discourse is a really great and beautiful thing. When it goes to crap and people resort to personal insults, and rather to listen to the points that other people are making and trying to better themselves through discussion, just resort to name calling, then that's where we fail as humans. Because then instead of trying to better ourselves, we just kind of show everybody how shit we actually are. So if possible at all, like whenever anybody says something you disagree with, take it with a grain of salt, learn from it, argument it. It doesn't have to be right for you to learn from it. You know what I mean? You can take away from other people's opinions quite many good things. You can learn from that stuff. He might say something that's true, he might say something you didn't know before. Doesn't mean that you have to get nasty about it if you disagree. Alright guys, so I'll leave what needs to be moderated to moderators, but yeah, anyways, like, I'm definitely appreciating all the support and Quake love. But yeah, just remember, guys, let's just try and keep it above the belt and clean. Just because we know we are right, it doesn't mean that we need to kind of be nasty to the people who aren't right. Thank you very much, Shahir. Can you post a link to the music, please? Yeah, certainly, I'll do it in a second. It's a playlist from royalty-free music channel, so... Oh, my hand kind of died. One sec. I should move. There we go. That is the playlist that's currently on. Finally, some of the reasonable internet. Keep it up. Thank you, dude. Katie, any tips for a champion to fight against Namor and Invisible Woman? Well, I can't really answer that, like, truthfully. So far, I have heard that Quake is great for both, but I haven't really done them on Uncollected. I will do it soon and make a video about it, but at the moment I just don't want to answer that. How useful is Omega Red Unduped? It's good for immunities and like biohazard and stuff like that, but overall you really want that awakened ability for damage. Namor made Void so easy. That's fair enough. Void should be good there as well, yeah. Thank you very much, Shahir. And yeah, I definitely, well, it seems that many people are initially struggling with that Invisible Woman, so I will do my best to have a video up, like, soon. Probably at some point tomorrow, if I have any time at all during work. Oh, actually, tomorrow I have, like, a really packed day at work, so we'll see about that. Your Aegon and Venom the Duck kills alls? Yeah, I can imagine that. Venom the Duck is like also really kind of like fun and amazing character, but honestly, for me, I just can't bring I love Venom the Duck when I'm not doing anything serious, but when I'm playing some really difficult content, I just don't trust that champion. Like, you know, because it's a champion that also like can have things go wrong with. How Archangel so easy for me. Fair enough. Archangel is easy. Archangel's answer to everything that bleeds and can get poisoned pretty much. Archangel's like very old character design, but great damage and good answer to many problems. Alright, so let's try here. If we do this. No. Well, it didn't work out, but it wasn't too bad. Yeah, exactly. Venom's Duck is kind of a bit risky. It depends on like what buffs you start getting, because if this things start to go right with Venom's Duck, they will carry on going right and he's gonna be absolutely insane. Problem is when you start to get all the wrong buffs and you need to drag the fights out and then you start making mistakes and it's just like an unpleasant experience all over. So I don't trust that champion, but I do like him. He definitely has a potential, like if you get all the correct buffs on, he has a potential to be one of the craziest champions in game. So there's that as well. I'm not gonna deny that he can be absolutely amazing. It's just I'm too afraid that I got the wrong ones. Today I got 3 armor. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. We'll take it from an immature douchebag, good player, but a douche. Who's that, Lewis? Domino is great too. Yeah, Domino is pretty much great for most of the content. Best champs for A-bomb? Anything that's poison immune. Does he has anything else going on there? Like True Strike, poison immunity? So obviously you can't use Quake for him, but aside from that, like, I mean, did he have any nodes like that? Abomination is like an easy opponent, I think. Typically anyways, just have a poison immune character. You'd imagine something like Omega Red could destroy the poison just so fast. Hey, what's up, David? How are you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you joined up. Anyone can do it, he doesn't have much health. Yeah, that's what I thought. See? Hulk forever. Oh my god, game crashed. Again, that's like the second time today. Nah, whatever. So what's up, guys? Weather is very nice outside today. I'm gonna use this break to have a drink. Game hasn't been behaving well at all lately. Legacy, let me think. Yes. I mean, we all have people that we like more and less. I'm sure if I ever showed my face in like Legacy's comment section now again, I would have 90, 100, whatever Legacy diehard fans attacking me simply for disagreeing with Legacy. So there are always opinions on both sides of the coins. That's perfectly normal though. Oh, crud. Okay, do your worst. He killed you without touching his nuts region? You mean Abomination? Does he? Really? I don't know. I haven't got Uncollected yet, guys. The quest came out today. I started streaming for Legends Run. Uncollected stuff is gonna be soon, but not just quite yet. Really need to get LOL done. LOL done get to it, dude. I would like to thank you, KT1, for your video on UC Nameless last month. I wasn't planning to do it, but followed your Blade video. It worked. Oh, you're welcome, dude. I'm glad it worked out for you. That's why I was trying to post out more of those videos, kind of like, because I know many people don't have like that champion X, Y, or Z. That's why I wanted to get it done with kind of like many different champions to show the best options, kind of like some more interesting ones. I might get gotten carried away a bit because I think I posted like 7-8 videos about that Thanos. And I was supposed to post a couple more, but I got busy. Oh crap, was this a boss, right? Oh. Whatever. Just die. Oh my god, he glances everything. Yeah, note to myself, get to level 2 next time. Tento, Daredevil versus Invisible. Oh yeah, Daredevil. Daredevil bypasses Invisible Woman's invisibility, right? He should. Has that been brought up on forums yet? Really, 40k. Go for Call Obsidian. Yeah, but remember guys, the Crystal Call Obsidian is gonna be in. It's also gonna have Ebony Maw. Do you really want it? Oh, it has. Cool. Oh crap, I should go and fetch some energy refills. Whatever. Remind me, somebody, once this energy is close to expire. Oh, okay, whatever. Abomination has True Strike and applies shock if you're poison immune. Corvus just got, like, I mean, Corvus should be fine, right? okay, you take the poison damage, but it's last fight of the quest and who cares, and just kill it fast. But yeah, I think there are many counters, just use anyone really. Nebula should work too. Yeah, Nebula should work. I think that Abomination, like, it shouldn't be like a big problem because its HP isn't that like massive. You can just take in whoever you have and throw your champ sack bomb and be done with it, like, you know what I mean? Obviously there's Ghost as well. Ghost should be cool.
The story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed.
In 4 hours I can get the Legends tag. It's very easy each month to do it. There is no guarantee you'll get it in 4 hours, there's no guarantee you're gonna get it in 3. Every single month is different, number of people running it is different. Yeah, so you never know, basically, you never know.
Only the names have been changed. The story you are about to hear is
Hi everyone, I'm new here on the channel. Put Daredevil against the Invisible Woman to see how it turns out. So what happened there? Did Daredevil still miss? Oh, he was faster than me. Whatever. And he can make me lose power. Not the right distance. It's just being quite a messy little sword now. Whatever. Die, please. So yeah, Francisco, don't keep up the suspense. Tell us what happened. So you put Daredevil up against that guy and...
only the names have been changed.
So I need to go left here. Shock damage is equal to the attack and triggers on almost every hit. Rank 5 vision dead in one combo and shock and poison immunity. Yeah, well, fair enough. If you need shock and poison immunity, then Emma Frost. I mean, like, you can always just use something like Corvus and Ghost, like those guys, you know.
Only the names have been changed. The story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed.
Stupid Korg, everybody hates you. But yeah. Yeah, let's just carry on. We're gonna need to reapply our boosts quite soon. I mean, we have like 2 more rooms left. We're about 3 hours in. So it's not too bad. It's not gonna be anything great, but who knows? We might make it with this sloppy Emma Frost play. What are the rewards for Legends run? If you make it in time as one of the 100 fastest times in the world, you get a whole tier 4 CC crystal and a tag. you get a bit nervous going up against Korgs, and it's not too bad. Like, my favorite way to kill Korg is always gonna be Quake. It just doesn't matter what Korg has or can do, just die. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I love Quake so much. It doesn't matter who you're going up against. If you can play Quake, you can kill like anyone. Like, if you can Quake the champion, he's gonna die just as easy as anything. Why her invisibility makes a mistake and maybe Daryl fights all because he's blind. Sorry, I didn't quite catch that point. But yeah, anyways, Daryl shouldn't be affected by invisibility at all. But yeah, Invisible Woman so far like seems to be maybe decent defender. It depends how much of her like uncollected troublesomeness is actually coming from the node and how much is coming from her abilities. Oh my god, I again forgot to just buy these refills like an idiot. That's it, I'm gonna kill this yellow jacket and I'm gonna go grab my energy refills from stash. And I messed up. This is not the worst thing, because now we're gonna switch into telepath quicker. No, we didn't. I suck. Not even eating combo can sort that out. That's it, done. Where am I from? I'm from Latvia. I live in UK, I live in Manchester, but I'm Latvian. And thank you very much, Manga, if you're enjoying my streams, and definitely welcome here. Thank you for hanging out with me, watching them, helping out the channel grow. We're still quite new, it's only been like a couple of months, believe it or not guys, it's only been like 3 months or so, maybe 4th month now, since I actually have started doing YouTube, so definitely has been amazing. Whales here, that's cool, Dolber, not too far off. Yeah, 40-second fight with Quake. That's the thing, like, that's a kind of typical fight length with Quake. It's about 40 seconds to a minute, normal fights are done. I'm gonna restart this YouTube window just because I think the screen is lagging a bit. Die, Korg, nobody likes him. So bloody miles away. Oh, okay, it's not that close, but... Am I gonna do Legend Run 6.2? I'm still debating on it, but probably not, because of those 6-star requirements. It's just, I don't know. Doesn't really seem that I'm gonna do it. Do you think 4-star hammer can beat Uncollected Invisible Woman? I have not fought against Uncollected Invisible Woman. Potentially, I don't see a reason why not. I will be doing Uncollected streams using only my 4-star champions very soon on this channel in the next few days. But before I have done it, I understand that you people want to know about the answers. I will make a video on Invisible Woman hopefully tomorrow or as soon as I have a chance. And I will do my 100% uncollected clear using only 4-star champion streams. This probably happens, that typically happens in about 2 streams. But before I have done that, I don't know, I don't even really know what node she has. Just because I'm doing Legends Run right about now, I can't even stop and read Masters nodes, you know? Name or isn't that hard, and Invisible Woman is Patience. See, that's fair enough. I'm sure there's gonna be some Seaton or some other guide out quite soon, and I'm gonna make mine as well. As early as I can. You put on willpower when doing Legends Run, depends with what champion. If it has absolutely no immunity whatsoever and I'm using a single rank 5 5-star champion, then yes, I typically do. Like Emma Frost. no, there's no need for willpower. Like Omega Red, no. Corvus, no. Some champions I do, some I don't. It kind of really depends what the champion is, how sturdy he is and stuff like that. I'm gonna use Corvus, and Corvus you do not need willpower. So you can put on if you want to, but I wouldn't. I don't. You can survive long enough for Corvus to stay alive. Just die. Perfect. That was good. Come on, don't lag, don't lag. Oh my god, the bloody symbol of death. Oh. How many refills usually for Legends run? Just below 40. Like 36 to 38, depends on month. And come on, I'm gonna smash some screens up soon. I can tolerate a lot in this game. Something like this is what really gets me going. Wow. Yeah, this is annoying. I'm just gonna restart the game, don't care. The game like has been awful. This is like the third time. Like 2 times it basically dropped by itself. This time we're starting it on purpose. And we had several of these loading connection issues earlier as well. Yeah, it is annoying. I mean, it is what it is if we don't get it. Did you get the title of Omega last month? The results aren't out yet, dude. So I do not know. They will come out like within a week. So I'll find out soon. But currently, I don't know. We only have the last map left, so it's not too bad. Yeah, no. I know guys, it's annoying. Misconnecting servers ahead, possibly. Next month's Legends of the Ragnarok? No fucking way. When the game is gonna move forward to like rank 3, 6 stars and stuff like that, I'm probably gonna send in the ticket to Kabam and ask for them to remove that Ragnarok from my account. I know I didn't put Phoenix in my team. I didn't do it on purpose, just because in typical fight we never actually get past our 1 bar of power. That means we never really get to our telepathic form, and that is the only form where that prowess really matters. So therefore, instead of Phoenix, I chose to use Sentinel, because Sentinel gives aim of 15% attack in diamond form, which in this case I think helps me more. Which obviously isn't the case in regular gameplay, but in these circumstances in particular, I think I benefit more from Sentinel synergy, because it's 15% attack. Oh, crap. Just post a very short video sorting out uncollected yellow jackets. That's cool. Portuguese DA's 200 IQ KT1. Thanks, dude. I didn't have 200, but I did have a fairly high one when I actually had to do those tests, so... But yeah, thanks for the compliment.
I used to work with a guy from Latvia. He worked in Russia for years, but they didn't like him because he sounded Latvian. Smiley face.
Thank you so much, Luis Marina. Yeah, like Latvians have fairly distinctive accent. Like many people can recognize that from Latvia who have heard that accent ever before. And I am not a big fan of my accent as well. Come on, I'm waiting for this message to be read. Do I have to start reading it? I'll give it another fight. Okay, then he moved back to Latvia and I didn't like him because he sounded Russian. Now he's in UK and well, we like him and we also like your streams. Thank you so much, dude. Definitely appreciate that. Then he moved back home and I didn't like him because he sounded Russian. Now in UK, we all liked him. Also love your streams. Thank you very much. Definitely appreciate it. You are awesome. As soon as I finish the run, I will make a point to put you as a top lad of the day. Because that's who you are in fact, and I do really appreciate all the support and help, and thanks for your generosity. And that is a problem, actually. I am facing a similar issue because now when I go back home, everybody says I have an accent. Like, yeah, now that as I'm going home, everybody says I talk weird, and if I would ever move back to Latvia, people would probably look at me a bit weird. And obviously in UK I have a fairly thick accent as well, so it's not easy when you kind of like transition into speaking different language. Not a fan of his Viking accent. FKT, why are you effing me? You only use 30% boost. I also, oh wait, I actually am unboosted right now. That's what the problem was. Thanks for this boost shot. I'm currently not boosted, but no, I use 30% plus 20% for most of the time. 30% only at the beginning. What do I do for a living? It's kind of a boring job. I deal with logistics and warehousing for bathroom accessories company. That's nothing special. Just pays the bills. Boring, annoying. I don't particularly enjoy the job, but hey. My accent's awesome, why don't you like it? Probably because I have listened to it for my entire life. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it makes kind of like... What's the best way to put it? Whenever I hear people speak in similar accent of mine, for some reason I automatically presume they are less intelligent despite of her actual intellectual abilities, just because of the way they sound. I know it's very superficial. I know nobody should kind of like judge people by that, but it kind of comes from your initial impressions also, because I was around to a lot of foreign people who were in fact not so intelligent. And I have kind of carried over these like superstitions about people who sound like me in English in England, and it's a very kind of superficial and personal thing, and that's why I'm not really a big fan of my own accent as well. You sound normal to me. How is the run coming along? But we're not doing too good, but we're on the last map, so it's, hey, we're gonna be okay. You sound normal. Well, I definitely do have a fairly thick accent. Like, I don't think there's anybody who I could go and talk to and they would mistake me for being local, let's say. You speak like young Stephen Hawking in the movie. Wow, thank you. I guess. But yeah, we're nearly there. Oh, come on. Die. So great, we still have like what, 3 parts left? That's not too bad. I mean, with an accent, but understandable. Yeah, I kind of got what you mean. And yeah, I mean, I do realize my biggest problem actually, not only in English, but often in Latvian as well. Sometimes when I get carried away, I kind of mumble out some words and I rush the sentences, and then it's fairly difficult to understand me, even like when I was speaking in Latvian to Latvian people. because I do tend to kind of get carried away with my words, and sometimes I do not pronounce them properly till the very end. I am very aware of this issue. I try to control it. If I do pay attention to it, I have absolutely no problem sorting that bit out, to say, because I have studied like public speaking, rhetorics, like body language and stuff like that. Studied, learned it. I did a lot of debating when I was younger in Latvian, and I can handle myself fairly well when it comes to actually talking to people. But it's a problem when I get carried away, when I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. I tend to, just speak way too fast, way too mumbly. Mumbling is a big problem of mine. Well, not a big problem, but it's an issue. Yes, come to New York because you'll fit in. Thank you. Don't worry, 42% London isn't English. Well, that's London's problem. But yeah, I get what you mean. I'm not worried. I'm definitely not worried. It's different. In US, everyone has an accent. New Yorker and people from New Jersey have different accents. It's very beautiful. In Latvia is a very small country, and in Latvia we only have 4 different kind of dialects, kind of accents, and that's also quite interesting, to be honest. Shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Got accent on the parade. Cool. I shouldn't have done that. Making mistakes now. Only Abomination and Namor can be okay. Cool. Thank you for letting me know, Hyrium. So I'm gonna have to find a different answer for Namor. Nice, so when you talk fast, you curse them. Nice. Yeah, I can. Yeah, sometimes. Well, yeah. Occasionally. That's a funny thing also about Latvia. In Latvia, nobody ever swears in Latvian. If we do curse, we always curse pretty much exclusively in Russian, because it sounds a lot more serious and intimidating. If you don't mind sharing, what did you score in IQ tests? It was something around that, yes. Blaze Gaming. I haven't done one in ages, and I'm sure it'll be relatively low now, because it's much easier to score IQ tests high when you're young, because like they do relate the difficulty level of the IQ test and your score also to your age. But yeah, it was something in that region. I think a bit above 140. I think it was a bit, I'm not sure. I think 156 comes to mind, or 150, somewhere. It was quite high. It was highest in my school. I know. I do remember that. Yeah, it was highest in my school at the time. So it was quite a cool thing. But I don't seem to recall exact number. So if I find local Manchester residents, I'm sure they're alright. Local Manchester residents are resilient. Your accent is much better than Mancunian accent. But yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to kind of plant that into anything substantial up till now in my life, because I did not have the best upbringing despite everything. I mean, I came from a relatively, well, when I say relatively, I'm gonna say extremely poor background. My mom was a single mother raising 4 kids on a minimum wage pretty much, and we depended a lot on government help and stuff like that, so it was pretty hard to get by in Latvia when I was growing up. So but you know, it's alright, I'm not complaining, it's quite cool. But yeah, when I started to go to school, on multiple occasions the school wanted to transfer me several classes above. Like when I started in like first years, they wanted to get me to like 3rd year and stuff like that, and they did that several times, and my mom always refused my school just because she didn't want me to get bullied, and kind of like she was worried that I wouldn't fit in and stuff like that. How many days do we have for Legends Run? You have exactly 14 days from the start of the event quest. So you have 13 days and about, what, 18 hours? Something like that. Gwenpool's by. Gwenpool was really cool, but she isn't aged well. Like, Gwenpool used to be pretty much like the best champion of skill class. Now she isn't close to that anymore. She didn't age well. Doesn't mean I don't like her, it's just she has lost a lot of her purpose in game with many different new additions. She still plays smooth, yeah, definitely, I agree with that. I'm just saying, at the time when she came out, she was pretty much the queen of the skill class. Her prestige was really good. She did a lot of things many champions couldn't do and stuff like that. But now we have champions that can do everything that Gwenpool does and kind of better, and she has become sort of irrelevant. And my problem is that 50 hits is a long time. Like 50 hits is a really long time for like, you know, medium to long level fights. Also, Gwenpool now has a good utility that she can answer the thing bosses in AW, so that's a big thing. That's making a comeback. Just because of that, we have a couple of new rank 5 Gwenpools in our our alliance. Yeah, Gwenpool was one of my earlier rank 4s. Absolutely liked her. I have her as a rank 4 Sig 200. She's cool, but doesn't see too much play anymore. Use the Gwenpool in variant 1 Hyperion? Yeah. Gwenpool's really good against Thanos as well. Am I doing the Legends run? Yes, Max, I am doing the Legends run. We're about to be done as well. I'm doing the Legends run with Domino for whatever reason. I mean, people voted for, sorry, not Domino, for Emma Frost. So, yeah, people voted for Emma Frost, and isn't Corvus better than Emma? Yeah, 100% he is. But I already have the title, it's not like I'm desperate to get it. And I put up a champions for vote, what people want me to do with which champ basically. And people voted, vast majority of the people voted for Emma Frost, so we're doing a run with Emma Frost. We make it, good. We don't make it, oh well, stuff happens, I'm not gonna cry over it. And of course he throws it. Whatever, dude. Just die in your corner. And yes, I have wanted to quit the game on multiple different occasions. Not just because I constantly got some rubbish pulls for prolonged periods of time, also just because often I felt like I couldn't keep up time or commitment wise. I mean, you get those moments of self-doubt, and then something good happens, then something bad happens. But I think overall this game is doing a really kind of good job in giving you things to look forward to. Like building your hype, building your hopes, building your expectations. You know what I mean? Come on, die. Power Sting, cool. What are the rewards? Nothing really, it's like a tier 4 CC crystal. The rewards are severely outdated. I think top 5 gets 3 tier 4 CC crystals, and top 95 get 1 tier 4 CC crystal. Yeah, not many games. Exactly. Average age of a mobile game still is 2 years. 2 years is the time a mobile game is expected to reach its peak, kind of bloom and die. Marvel Contest of Champions is more than double the age of vast majority of the mobile games that have ever become relevant. So there is something to take away from that. Also, I think they have built such a large player base that even at a time when this game is gonna go down, it's not gonna simply be discontinued. Kabam's probably gonna end up launching like a version 2 of this game or something of the sort. and the accounts are gonna get transferred or something. So I'm not worried about the game dying anytime soon. And even though occasionally endgame players are saying, "Oh, the game's dying," people have been saying this game's dying for, I don't know, 3 years, right? Because in endgame alliances you often get that kind of feeling just because many people are retiring, they're kind of like stepping back and stuff like that. But there are always new people coming in their place. And endgame players are like 1% of the game's community. If you look at the download numbers, sale numbers, they're not going down at all, are they? They're staying as relevant as they are always. They could make it into console PC game. I doubt they would though. For instance, for me personally, and I also believe that is the case for many different people, this game is so popular because you can play it on the go. You can play it at work, you can play it at school, you can play it while you're traveling, while you're commuting, and that's also the reason why a lot of grown-up people play this game. Like how many serious businessmen in Alliance and stuff like that, people who would never play this game if they actually had to sit down and devote time of their day to it. The fact that you can do it kind of like in between things for most part is what makes this game, why I started playing this game. That's exactly how I started playing. I downloaded it while I was commuting to work every day, and that's how I started playing it. I was playing it for like 40 minutes in morning and 40 minutes in the evening when I was on my way to work and back from work. And then I got more serious into it, alliances and stuff like that came. But I would have never started to play this game if it was a console game. At that point I just didn't have time for console games in my life, for instance. Which is ironic because this game turned out to be more costly and time consuming than console games, but that's a different, that's what you would call an irony, I guess. Don't play MCOC at school, guys. It depends when. You can play it at school if you want to. Just choose a subject that's absolutely relevant, because there are plenty of those in our school system. Grades are dropping. Well, look at it this way. If it wouldn't be MCOC, it would be something else that drops your grades. You can always find an excuse or a reason to blame something or someone. Your grades are dropping because you're not paying attention in school, not because you're playing MCOC. Who knows what your attention span is? You might be more interested in looking at butterfly outside of the window. Are you gonna blame the butterfly for your grades? Hey, what's up, God Juice? How are you doing? You want Emma? Tanner wants Emma so bad. Emma is really amazing. I absolutely love the fact that I ranked her. I'm so happy. Okay, that's us done. So we finished in 3 hours and 25 minutes 50 seconds. So I'm gonna type in chat 3 hours 21 seconds. 3 hours 25 55. So I'm gonna update the video description with final time as well. 3 hours 25 minutes 55 seconds. So will that be good enough? Who knows? But that's what we did. Now let me find the... Oh my god, the screen again went blank. I hate it. Screw that cable. Luis Marina, thank you very much for your generous 15 British pounds. You are definitely 100% today's top lad. Yep, that's what I'm working on, changing top lad. Luis Marina, blowing everybody else out of water with 15 British pounds. They're not some sort of small US dollars, there's a big British pounds. That is you watching a butterfly. But yeah, I think that stream doesn't want to show anything on the screen either now, so anyways guys, that's gonna be it for today's stream. Oh yeah, now it comes back. No, it doesn't. Screw that. Whatever. I need to change my all the cables probably. I'm gonna have to reorder all of them. But yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Whether this time will hold, I'm not too sure. Hopefully we can squeeze in somewhere at the bottom of it. Obviously AMA isn't the best, but we did what we could. We were a bit sloppy. We had our issues with game. That probably hurt us for like about another 5-6 minutes. But it was absolute blast, guys. I will be back either tomorrow or... Wait, what days? Well, tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Do I have a video coming up? No, I just posted a couple. And yeah, anyways, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I did enjoy your company, and I'm gonna see you guys soon.